yet, but are we live? Let me see if we're actually live. I think we're live. Can you hear me? All right, cool. All right, sorry I've been gone for so long. All right, I posted some videos though, okay? That way, in case anybody got some, what you call it? Withdrawals or anything, you can watch my, I call them my schizo posts. So you can watch those and enjoy while I was taking some time off. Really, that just means, well, I slipped into the wrong hole. Really, that's what actually happened. If you're in the Discord, you'll know. You'll know what that means. What's going on, Chris? I really hope you liked that picture I sent you earlier. I was thinking about you. And I had to send you that. Good to see you. Hey, what's going on? We're about to watch some really messed up stuff. This is all I have planned for tonight. I don't know if we're gonna do more than this, but I saw a clip, like a YouTube short, and I thought it was clickbait, and I clicked on it, and it did not seem to be clickbait. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna watch this full interview because it just seems unhinged, right? It's some real black hole type stuff, some real dark stuff. So we're about to pull that up. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. I think you're in the PC chat. Oh, hey, Long, what's up? Yo, appreciate you. Hold up. Do I have your stuff programmed in here, guys? Hold up. First off, applause. Wow. Okay, hold up. Let me get my headphones. I don't want to blow your ears out with the feedback. Oh my gosh, I swear I stopped doing this for like, yo, appreciate you so much, Long. Ah. All right. Let's try that again. Oh, I can't hear it. Hold up. We're gonna keep hitting it. Appreciate you, Lombong. Let me see if I got your stuff in here. I'm actually curious now. If I don't, my apologies, but I will get it. I had to program a bunch of these buttons. I do. Lombong, appreciate the support, my guy. Yes, I hope you love your card. For all my supporters here, you guys get a special card. But yeah, we're about to watch some messed up stuff. Let me pull my chats up. Do all the background stuff I should do probably before I start the stream. I'm gonna get right into it. Go live. It's gonna be fun. This is gonna be uncomfortable, guys. Oh crap, I almost forgot. Just in case. I've got a pillow, just in case I need to scream, shout, or I don't know, bite. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know how intense this is feeling to be. So in case I need to scream or something, I have a pillow to scream into. Make sure my headphones are working here. Nope. We're gonna do one more applause. All right, sound is good. Just in case we gotta scream. Sometimes you gotta do that. This is my scream pillow for right now. Big stir. Hey, what's going on with y'all? Appreciate you for coming through. Hold up, is my other camera working? Let me see. Hey. Yes. It's gonna be fun. All right, very good. How have you guys been? Chris, I haven't heard from you in a minute. What am I doing, guys? We'll be watching a really messed up interview, okay? So, from my understanding, I've only seen a little clip from this. So if you're faint of heart, you're gonna want to get out of here. This is not the stream for you, okay? I'm sorry. You have to come back during the vanilla time. This is gonna be anything but vanilla, all right? This is gonna be nasty. I thought it was for the inevitable midstream nap. Fuck. Screw you. Okay, screw you. All right, let's get it. So, Bonnie Blue. Some of you know her, some of you don't. I'm not too familiar with her, only from a clip or two off of YouTube. To be clear, she's what you would call a adult performer, right? Now, nothing against adult performers. hey, you gotta make your dollar somehow, right? To each their own. However, from the clip that I saw about her, I want to know if you guys think, we might have to do a poll in chat, if she's going a little bit too far. I can't even say it. It's too early in the stream to even say what the hell she's doing. Pop out chat, bada bing, bada bam. So let's go ahead and pull this up. I'll go ahead and drop a link to this interview. I want to say it's... I want to say it is this one. There we go. All right, so we're coming from LBC on YouTube here. Let me copy paste the interview into the chat so you guys could check it out yourself if you want to. Bada bing, bada bam. And we're going to hop right into it.
Thank you for joining us, and congratulations on the pregnancy and the baby.
I know, thank you.
Far, can I ask how far down you are?
Far enough to know the baby's healthy, and I'm doing fine.
Good. Do you know the sex of the baby or not?
I do.
You're not sharing it?
Not yet.
No, okay, fair enough.
This would be too wholesome. I need to share it in a really disgusting manner.
Okay.
We're already off to a rough start. Obama, what are you over here talking about? What are you talking about? Yo, Chris, you're on some nasty stuff. Wait, Obama, yo, butt stuff, Billy. There's a synchronicity to the world right now. You don't even know how crazy it is that you just said that. Oh, wait a second, butt stuff, Billy. Actually, never mind. I hate you guys. I actually hate you guys. Bro, Chris, I cannot stand you.
Can I ask whether pregnancy, though, has changed your attitude to the work that you do?
No. I mean, it's been hard. Like, I've not found pregnancy easy. Like, morning sickness is well and truly throughout the whole day, and it's not just been in my first trimester. Yeah. But in terms of me wanting to continue filming, that hasn't stopped or it hasn't slowed me down.
Surely it must change the kind of things you do that rules out certain stunts, perhaps?
Made me want to be more careful in certain elements, but it has not stopped what I'm doing or me wanting to invite the public.
People might...
Invite the public? That's... Okay, I got my screen pillow, okay? All right, I'm sorry. It's a screen pillow. Potentially a bite pillow. I don't know how crazy it's gonna get tonight. Okay, big little earthling. Ayo, hold up, I got you. Where are we at? Wow, guys, I know I said I'd be doing it forever, but I finally added more sounds to the soundboard. Check it out.
I stroke my pickle.
Right? I know. Okay, let's continue.
I might hear you say that and think, oh, hang on, but you're pregnant. Does this stuff not stop for anything? You're pregnant.
I mean, a lot of people, I've been posting clips recently of me having intercourse whilst pregnant, and they're like, oh my God, you can't do that. And I think,
can.
Yeah, I think to most people, shocks, whether women want to say you can or can't have it, you can. Like, it is okay and it's healthy. And to me, having sex with one person for 6 hours or a large group of men for 6 hours is the same thing to me. It's just different shapes and sizes.
It's clear from the documentary on Channel 4 that people watched, and from interviews I've seen you do with other people as well, that you are a very smart businesswoman. You know what you want from what you're doing, and you know why you're doing it, and you tell everybody that you enjoy it as well. It's not a chore for you any more than anybody's job is a chore.
Yeah, for sure.
There may be days, of course, when it feels like a chore or you get tired or whatever, but no more than that. Not traumatizing to you is how you put it. You're also changing.
Big little earthling, I'm curious if you're gonna change your tune. You know, I've spoken to a few people about this. I was with a buddy and he was in a Discord call and I brought this up and I'm like, guys, I'm looking for somebody to defend Bonnie Blue. I'm waiting for that person. And I was curious if when I stream tonight, there's gonna be somebody that defends her. So big little earthling, oh my gosh. Oh, let's see. I want to see your defense for this. Hey, what's going on with you, Dylan? What's going on? It's good to see you. Listen, guys, I need to get used to this new soundboard, okay? So don't take it personally, okay? Don't get too excited.
Changing the porn industry, it seems to me, redesigned it in a way, because you want it to be not just public facing, but public involving.
Yeah.
Why did you want the public literally up close and personal?
I mean, it's a community thing. You know, I could kind of understand that.
Way.
Because when I used to watch content online, it's so unrealistic. It's made to look like it.
It's so unrealistic, bro. Having like 100 dudes or 1,000 dudes plow through you at once. Look, to each their own. Okay, it's not my cup of tea, but that to me seems a little bit unrealistic. But hey, I'm gonna let her go. I'm gonna let her go. Let her cook, right?
It's genuine and authentic, but how many times do you call your plumber and then the next minute you bent over your kitchen counter? Like, it just doesn't
Oh, that was okay. It doesn't happen.
happen, and there's
I thought you were asking me for real. Never.
I mean, has it
just so
happened?
you know.
Oh, she looked like she was reminiscing there for a second. Oh, I mean, how often? I guess. I mean, I was gonna say ladies, but I guess guys too. I mean, it could happen to you, I suppose. How often do you get stuck in the dryer? You know what I mean? If you know, you know.
It doesn't happen, and there's
I thought you were asking me for real. Never.
I mean, has it
just so you know, never. No.
But there's always been like men in the adult industry that are filmed with people dressed as schoolgirls, or they're implying they're super sweet and innocent, and the next minute they're having sex. And that's just not the reality of it. Nor do people have these perfect perky boobs and flat tummies, and it's not necessarily relatable. And my content is meant to be relatable to the audience. So there's no better way of doing that than me just inviting the public.
Whether it's as a mother to be or prior to being an expectant mother, do you accept that, you know, you draw a very firm line at the age of 18? I know people have criticised you heavily for the barely legal stuff and everything, but you draw a very firm legal line there.
How old is she?
Do you accept that underage...
Oh, I got you, bro. I got you. I turned the... Wait, is it not? Hold up. What's the audio at? Let me see. Oh, my bad. Yep, you were right. Appreciate you, Chris.
Say between 13 and 18.
It's kind of low, though. Let me know if you need it louder. I think I could boost it. Hold on, let me try to boost it more. All right, well, hopefully that's good. I'll go back a bit.
That, you know, you draw a very firm line at the age of 18. I know people have criticised you heavily for the barely legal stuff. And everything.
Oh, yeah, my mic is super loud. I got you. I appreciate you guys.
But you draw a very firm legal line there. But do you accept that underage kids, say between 13 and 18, 15, 16-year-olds, are watching your content?
Yeah, they probably are. But they're watching it anyway. Like, it's not just me they're searching for other adult content creators. And that's where it comes down to the platforms to have stricter rules. And I think they have recently brought in a lot more rules about underage people watching content. So that's not down to me. That's down to your parents. That's down to watching what your kids are getting up to. Like, I cannot be responsible for what a 13-year-old is doing.
Okay, they actually labeled this video, that quote, "I'm not responsible for 13-year-olds, ... unquote. And out of all things, I guess I kind of agree with her to some extent. I mean, it really is on the platforms and the parents, because the content is out there. The content is being made. Unless you outlaw the content outright across the board and throw people in prison for creating the content and just wipe it off the internet, it's going to be accessible to underage people. So putting it behind some sort of a age verification or something like that, although people don't like that because it, you know, threatens anonymity and stuff, that's all you can really do. Or just be a more, I guess, mindful parent, even though kids get around stuff all the time. So again, I don't necessarily think this is on her. Like, this is actually, I think, a decent take, like a pretty good take on her part, because it's not really her fault at the end of the day. Now, if she was streaming on Twitch or you know, something along those lines, okay, I would have something to say about that.
You mentioned stricter rules. The government has just had a consultation and finished the consultation this week on whether to ban social media for under 16s. Would you like our country to go that far, the same way Australia did?
No.
Why not?
I just don't think so. Like, social media can be damaging for sure, but so could drinking on the park with your friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, at 16, they're already doing stuff. They're already up to mischief. The more you restrict them, the more they're going to go and do something else anyway. So I just think it's more being more careful what they're up to, or restricting certain things they can search for. Like, maybe if they're under the age of 16, they can't be searching Bonnie Blue. but they can still go on social media. Like,
But can they? I think they can at the moment, can't they?
they can, but I mean, like, instead of just banning social media, which is ridiculous, these, I mean, often the news can be more fake than what social media is.
So you think it's...
I mean, what do you guys think though? Like banning, I feel like banning social media for kids is not a bad idea. It doesn't necessarily seem like they need social media. Then again, I was a kid with social media, but it was really before we had smartphones. So, or we were just kind of getting smartphones. It was like Facebook, we were playing Farmville and shit. I don't know if the kids like need an Instagram.
It's a sledgehammer to crack a nut to do the overall ban from...
Yeah, I think you should
16.
be... It's lazy, I think, just banning it at 16.
So what I noticed in the Channel 4 documentary, which I rewatched ahead of speaking to you today, I noticed that you pivoted towards a younger and younger audience, if that's the word for it. And I mean people also engage with you as well, have sex with you as well. Is this... in your mind, are you something of a sex educator? Is that how you see yourself?
Yes and no. Obviously, I can play into that, but it's part of that is rage bait. But part of it, like when some of these men come and sleep with me, and I don't just mean the 18-year-olds. I mean the ones that are in their 40s. Like, you can be a virgin at any age, and you can have a lot of sex, but still be so bad in the bedroom. Like, I've had one-night stands. I've dated people in the past, and they think they're amazing, but they are terrible, and they need to be educated. So, like, when I have sex with the public, often I'm saying, oh, this is what I like, or I'm asking them what they enjoy, and they become a lot more confident and comfortable with me, because I'm not expecting them to throw me around the room and have me upside down and making my eyes water and it looks like my makeup's dripping. Like, it's very real. Like, sometimes guys last 10 seconds, sometimes I can't even make them finish or they can't get hard. So I explain to them that's fine, that's normal. A lot of people in porn inject, take tablets. It's so fake, it's so stop-start. But they don't know that because they don't see that. So when I work with the public, it's nice to be able to educate them on the reality of what happens in a professional shoot.
But if let's...
I mean, yeah, if it's obviously fake, it's entertainment. It's a show that they're putting on. What are you guys saying here? Gator. Hey, what's going on with you, Gator? Hold up, I got you, bro. I think I got you. Wait, nope, that's not you. Okay, I don't got you right now, but I will have you. Don't worry. They say they'll probably find a way around it. Yeah, I remember in school they tried to block certain websites, and we found ways right around that shit. Social media age search is a slippery legal slope. You mean age like restriction? How's it a slippery slope? So who would pee on her? I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of guys that would pee on her. I'm pretty sure there's probably guys in this chat that would pee on her. I'm not going to call you guys out by name, but you know who you are. There's a song from the movie Grease that explains it all. There are worse things I could do and go with a boy or two. Yeah. And this is, I think we're about to be getting to one of those worst things. You said they should be absolutely restricted from it. I kind of feel very similar. And they'll probably find a way around it. It opens up a huge can of worms in terms of how it's implemented and other issues. Yeah. It's mostly the for-profit algorithms based on... Well, what do you mean? Do you think that like the algorithms are the larger problem here, and not like the actual just access to the social media? The kids need a knowledge-based social media, not an entertainment-based social. Yeah, exactly. If there's spaces, again, I think the internet should probably be segregated based on age when it comes to adult and not adult. If you're not an adult, you should have access to X amount of things, which is, like you said, knowledge-based social media and things of that nature. And then the rest of the internet should probably be restricted. Again, how do you actually do that without stripping everybody of their anonymity and being able to... They already track us. So we don't really have anonymity. We do, but we don't. I mean, if somebody wanted to, like really wanted to, they could probably figure out who all of you guys are in the chat. If there was somebody with enough time on their hands, they could probably do that. So, requiring age restriction for certain searches just seems like it will be a legal precedent that harms everyone's rights to free speech and education down the line. So a slippery slope. I mean, I see what you're saying, Because the only way to do this is you would have to like put your ID in to use the internet. Essentially, you would have to scan your ID or something along those lines to say I am of age, so I can search all of these things, and then you'd already have that precedent set. That if they wanted to restrict things in other ways, I don't know if this is a slippery slope argument though. Because that's almost saying like, well, if you make the age, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. I'm so bad at analogies sometimes. If you make the age for smoking tobacco 21, that's a slippery slope because you could make the age to consume tobacco 25 or 30. If you make the age to consume alcohol 21, that's a slippery slope because you could make it 25 or 30. You could continuously restrict it. I feel like you could make the same argument for alcohol or tobacco, but we don't make that argument. We all accept that, well, it used to be 18 for tobacco, now it's 21. But we all accept essentially that you have to be 21 to purchase these things. Obviously, there's people that underage people that get these things, but I don't think there's anybody arguing, oh, well, you should be able to be 18, you should be able to be 16, you should be able to be 13 and go purchase alcohol. Dude, I'm not giving those companies my ID. See, I feel that either ID or face scan. Yeah, fuck, it all sucks. It all sucks. Chinese social media isn't brain rot like ours is. Is there a way we could access Chinese social media? We should do that sometime. If you guys know how, I'm gonna look that up at some point and see if we could just get on Chinese social media. I imagine there's some sort of firewall, so we can't do that. So how do we even know that it's not brain rot? Yeah, but that's physically going somewhere. So you're making, okay, I'm sure I could think of an analogy that's physically going somewhere. There's gotta be something that's restricted. You don't have to physically go somewhere based on age that we would all agree on. Okay, I'm about to put a pin in that. I can't think of anything right now. They have biometrics, which means your phone will read you and turn on only for you. Oh, read your biometrics and sure. Age restrictions are actually against the Constitution. So are you saying that there should be no age restriction on alcohol, tobacco, firearms, or really anything? I'm interested in this take. Yeah, but media is more or less information, whether it's quality or not. True, and who gets to be the arbiter of what's acceptable? Which I generally, because I fall on the free speech side of things, so generally I want to see the least amount of restrictions. I just feel like if you don't restrict children from using certain parts of the internet, they could use the protect the children argument to actually strip away your rights to, let's say, do adult content. They could say, well, because children can access adult content, we need to get rid of adult content, instead of saying, well, let's stop the children from, as to the best of our abilities, accessing the adult content. So I feel like it's a double-edged sword. Douyin. It's Chinese TikTok. Douyin. I'll check that out. Can we download it? All right, let's continue a bit here.
Say as a fact that younger kids are watching your content. Yeah. Not all of your content. I'm going to say something, but it doesn't apply to all of your content. But to the most extreme edges of your content that's available online, I'm only speaking for myself. When I was 14, 15, and you're starting to, well, you were well ahead of me there, but because 13 was when you were watching. Yes. But you're thinking about your sexual self and how it's developing and all of that. Your content would have made me frightened of sex when I was a child.
Yeah, I think it depends, because to me it's very relatable. And I don't mean because I'm surrounded with loads of men, but I explain some guys don't get hard. Sometimes you might not be naturally wet, and that's okay. Whereas I think if you just to watch content online, you're made to think your body's meant to look a certain way. You're meant to act a certain way as well. And like, that's not normal. Like some of my tapes that I upload, they're 10 seconds. The guy's giggling, the guy's nervous. And even I'm like...
Yeah, but you're gorgeous and you always look gorgeous, and loads of other content providers on OnlyFans, and you're on Fansly now. They do attempt anyway to look gorgeous, and you know so there is a look, isn't there, that people want to attach
I might
to this
fall
behaviour.
into a certain look, but the people I work with don't. And a lot of the time, if you just watch a normal content creator's content, both of them probably fall into that. I work with people that condoms would need vacuum sucking onto them because their penis is small, and that's fine, but you don't see that in porn. You just see these massive penises and they look like they know what they're doing, and reality is that's not the case. So like, okay, maybe to some people my content,
imagine there's a niche for small penises. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, there's got to be a niche for that. You said parental locks on the devices. Yeah, see, now I agree with you guys that this really should be on the parents. I do agree with you. I guess what I'm saying is, I would just hate for bad parenting to be the excuse that governments use to restrict access of adults from doing certain things. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. But I'm with you that it really does fall on the parents. And even you could be like the best parent in the world. You could do everything right. And I mean, your kid could go shoot up a school, let's be honest. So it's like, even that isn't like perfect, but in a perfect society, in a perfect world or whatever, you know, you'd be a solid parent. You'd put the locks on, you know, the phones or whatever. But then again, I mean, it's kind of funny because, I mean, we've talked about this, man. When I was a kid, we watched some fucked up videos. We don't have to mention all of them. 2 girls, 1 cup. 1 guy, 1 jar. 2 guys and a horse. I mean, the list goes on. I feel like I've come out pretty decent, pretty well, you know, for the most part. I think so. So, I mean, I think the internet was definitely wilder back then. I mean, it's still all out there, don't get me wrong, but I don't even know how we came across this stuff, to be honest. But like, you know, you're hanging out with friends and stuff, and they're like, oh my gosh, I found this video, blue waffle or whatever, just horrible shit. 1 guy, 1 swing. I've never heard of that. What? We've got a new one? Okay. I've actually never watched that. You said only watched one of those videos. Let me guess, 2 girls, 1 cup. Because that one is iconic. That is like that's a moment in the culture. Truly. Sacrifice labor for security. You deserve neither. No, I agree with that. So I'm so back and forth about this. He says, Gator says, which is why I refuse to make it easy. Oh no, Sebastian. Wait, what's going on, Sebastian? Ayo. The government's big tech already have you. They're scanning your face and pinging your location right now. True. And you said, which is why I refuse to make it easier for them. Do you wear a mask, Sebastian? Doesn't make it right, or that we need to accelerate a surveillance state. And I'm not saying we need to accelerate it. I didn't want to be like, oh, well, we're already living it. I mean, it's not even accelerating. I mean, we already live in it. We already live in it. If you have a Ring doorbell, you are a part of the surveillance state. If you carry around a phone, you're a part of the surveillance state. If you have a smart TV, you're a part of the surveillance state. Okay? All the cameras on the streets. It's just everywhere there's a camera and there's a microphone. You don't even need a camera to be able to map a room, right? You could just use a microphone to map a room. So I hate to say it, but it's like, are we even accelerating the surveillance state when there's companies that are aggregating all of our data, they're building profiles on us, and they're selling all of that to another company so that company can advertise to us? Like, we're already in a surveillance state. Oh, I mean, yeah. We said it all boils down to the parents have to do it. They have to teach and show their kids the right way to live and make choices. The more laws we make, the more kids we ruin. Prison and jail just make you better criminal. I know. Yeah, no, exactly. Prison doesn't necessarily, fix people. It doesn't seem like that's the design of it at all, or what it aims to do. Big shout out to the Condom Vac 5000. Wouldn't be able to get it to stay on without it. Hey. 2G 1 cup was fake. Apparently it looked fake. Even as a kid, I didn't think that was real. 2 girls 1 cup ended up being mild in the grand scheme of things. True. There's actually way worse things you could see. And like once you get to like how do I say this? You guys know. There's like really dark videos, like mutilation type stuff on the internet, like dark gore sites and shit. There's much worse stuff out there. Case in point, parents buy their children high performance e-bikes. Then when their kids crash, the government gets involved and makes a blanket law that restricts adults to now access them. Yeah. So what's your argument then? Are you saying it should be the parents not able to, or not buying it for their children, or that it should be illegal for you to let your children ride an e-bike? Yeah, Two Girls, One Cup is basic now. It is basic. But back then, especially if you were like really young and that was like, you know, some of your first exposure to some of this stuff, that was a little wild. Okay. The Two Dudes and a Horse, that was horrifying. And I think the worst, actually, no, the horse is probably the worst of them all. But the jar, man, the jar is just, man, that one just has never left my memory. They use the surveillance state in the, when they accelerate lack of access to information, rigging the psycho game, like, nah, hashtag New Earth Gang. Yes. Now you know why Trump says that we have it all.
Content might look intimidating, but it also shows to the majority of men, don't think you need to look like that, don't think you need to last like that.
I want to talk about this.
See, I haven't watched her content. Maybe I need to do some further research for you guys into her content. Do you think she's acting as an educator? I don't know why. This just like feels kind of like cope. Maybe she is. Maybe this is like how she sees it. And I mean, more power to her if that's the case. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's just, it feels like BS, but like a good way to sugarcoat it all. I mean, what she's saying is nice though. It's like, oh, you don't have to have a massive cock. You don't have to, you know, be choking people until tears come out. Like, you know, you know, that's not realistic. This is a set. This is like a movie studio, basically. This is not real. If that's kind of, I doubt that's her like message, or that's the foot she's trying to put forward with doing this. Like, this is the reason I'm doing it. No, I think the reason you're doing it is money, right? And I don't hate that. I mean, I respect it. Yeah, you're doing this for money. I guess you could say you're educating people on it. Maybe that's like a secondary thing, but it's just hard for me to believe that's like your main sort of goal with it.
Called gangbang culture that you are part of you are part of it. Mm-hmm. You promulgate it in a way. But again, I don't want to go on about the fact that you're about to become a mother, because that's not the only thing about you, obviously. But if your child started to watch your type of content at the age of 13, 14, what would you say to them?
I'd explain to them, like, all sex is different. Like, nothing, just because one person looks a certain way, or just because a certain person enjoys a certain thing, doesn't mean you have to. It's completely normal if you don't actually want to ever go near a penis and you just want to go near a vagina. That's fine. Like, the biggest thing is just communication. And this is where I say I'm not responsible, because it's down to the parents themselves to educate their children or the people around them of what's normal or what's okay or what's acceptable.
But and I know you broadcast in a different way than I broadcast. So for years I worked at the BBC, and now I'm at LBC, and we're covered by something called Ofcom, which I'm sure you've heard of. We're covered by Ofcom, and there are certain things, because I have a platform called a programme and I can amplify things on that programme, I have to be responsible about what I amplify and how I amplify it. Now, I know the online world is different. It's the Wild West in comparison with the kind of broadcasting I do. But do you ever feel like that for you as an individual, you seem to answer a lot of questions, not particularly these ones today, but in other interviews I've seen, you tend to answer a lot of questions by saying, not my problem. I mean, if I did that every day on the radio, I'd be sacked, because there's all kinds of times I want to say all kinds of things on the radio.
Yeah, but radio broadcasting, for whatever reason, is just different. They actually have rules they have to follow. You can't curse on the airwaves. And I don't know what other rules they have. I just know, like, cursing is not allowed. And there's just, like, certain types of content that's not allowed to be broadcast over airwaves. Again, I don't hate anything Bonnie's saying right now in terms of, like, oh yeah, it's not my problem. I mean, it really isn't her problem, because if you're going to talk to her about, well, how do you feel about putting this stuff out into the world, you realize that you could go into like adult content and you could probably scroll for the rest of your life. Okay, it's never ending. All right, you will never be able to watch all the content that's been made, and the amount of content being made every day. So if you're going to talk to her about it, obviously she's the only one in the room with you. She's the one you're interviewing. this is a grain of sand in a desert. Okay.
Radio, and I can't. And you can, because it's online. I know there are some limits around the law, obviously, but do you ever feel that you are turning a blind eye to responsibility?
The reason I say not my problem is my focus in life is to a certain degree to be selfish. I want to be happy. I want freedom. I want flexibility. I want orgasms. I just want fun. So for the other issues, I say it's not my problem because it's not my job to. My job is to have fun, and
yes, that's fine. But you're amplifying that quotes fun, as you call it.
I mean, she's an entertainer. She's entertaining. I mean, that's what she's supposed to do in this industry,
including gangbangs. And I know there's consent in there. In your cases, but you know, we've had this recent dreadful case in Hampshire. I don't know whether you're aware of it, where 2 girls in separate cases.
Oh, is this where the boys
gang raped the girl?
Yeah, disgusting.
And I know
this is a little different here. Now, I mean, if you're gonna try to draw a dot between her content and gang raping somebody, I think that's a step too far. I mean, there's a difference between, like she said, consenting adults and grape. I hate that I even have to say grape. Do I really have to really say grape? But you know what I mean. Ugh. There's a clear, just like miles, galaxies really, rather, difference between these two things. Okay?
A different thing.
Yeah.
To a degree, it's a different thing. But... And again, I can't say for sure whether they'd seen any of your content, so I'm not accusing you of anything here. I'm just saying it's about the responsibility of amplifying that material, because boys are going to see that material and think, wonder whether I could do that. Girls are going to see that material and either fear it happening to them or think, maybe this is how I have to accept sex when I'm a teenager. Does that not worry you at all in terms of responsibility?
In terms of what happened to them girls, it is disgusting and horrifying, and them parents should be like beyond ashamed of them kids. And like, I will make sure my kid would never be in the position of when them boys doing something so disgusting like that. But in terms of them girls, like, they wouldn't have to feel scared because of my content. I say, I want to do this. This is what I enjoy. I never say, all women should do this. All women should come and do gangbangs. Like, I don't. And even though I do it and I have it open to the public, you've never stumbled into a room full of blue ski masks and they're asking you to get on your knees. I put...
Speak for yourself.
...myself in them positions. So I'm referring to me, and I only ever refer to me. I never say, if you are 18, if you want a loyal husband, you should get on your knees and everyone, you know, you should have gangbangs.
See, I respect that. If she's not, I guess, glorifying it or promoting it in the sense of telling people to do it, and she's just doing it for entertainment sake, then I don't really think this is on her at all. Yeah. You said, let me read through your chats here, sorry. You said, my point is, parents should be wise enough to regulate what their children have access to without government intervention. Yes, I agree with that. She's making excuses for addiction. Oh my God, yes, Chris, the sounds of crunching glass forever burned into your psyche. Dude, our psyche's true. Dude, I can still hear it. I can still hear it. It's crazy. It's been a decade or two. Oh my God. If it's a genuine interaction, it could be considered educational, even if the aesthetics are dressed up, question mark. Is it a genuine interaction though? Because I think that's the question. It's like, is it really a genuine interaction when you have you got maybe a director? I mean, I don't know how these sets go, but you got like the camera guy. You've got the 20 dudes in ski masks. They're popping pills, to get, to keep rigid. And then, they're taking turns on you and everybody's being paid out money. Is that like, how do we define the word genuine? I don't know why governments do everything they can to restrict access to sex, to be honest. I mean, how much do they actually do to restrict that, though? The spirit of Jezebel is strong in this lady. Wait until she finds out. When women have sex with a partner, they pick up some of their DNA, and that more partners, more DNA means they turn into men when they're older. I've never heard that one. All right, you know what? You got me, bro. You got me. We're going to go ahead and do a quick Google. This is my first Google search of the night. How do I even search this? How do I ask this question? Well, that doesn't even make sense. Let me tell you why. Wait, hold up. Let me just read it one more time. Have sex with a partner, they pick up some of their DNA, and that more partners, more DNA means they turn into men. Okay, so are you saying, what if a woman was with the same guy for 20 years and they had sex every day? Would that have the same effect you're talking about? Or you're saying that that effect only happens if you have numerous partners? How would I even Google this? Does having multiple sex partners come in you turn a female into a man when they're older? No. This is according to AI, Google AI. It could be wrong. It says no. Having multiple sex partners ejaculate inside a woman will not turn her into a man as she gets older. Sexually transmitted infections or pregnancy aside, semen does not alter a person's genetic makeup, hormonal balance, blah, 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 blah. You guys really fuck up my my search history because I don't delete this shit. So I got a gay ad on YouTube because I was using like a different browser. And I don't mean gay as in like, oh, that's gay. No. I mean like gay as in it was like dudes in Speedos laying back, looking like this. You know what I'm saying? And they were all like, and they were in Speedos and had stethoscopes around their neck. And it was just like, it was obviously like, you know, I don't know, like gay. I don't know how else to put it, like homosexual. You know what I mean? And it was some sort of like ad for, I don't even know, like some sort of medical stuff, like some sort of like, come see this doctor or come get this pill. I don't really know what it was. It just, I was fascinated by it because I'm like, I'm not gay. So I don't know why they were hitting me with that. So semen does not change DNA. Ejaculate is simply processed by the body's digestive and immune systems. Like the myth of telogyny, the idea that traits or genetic material from previous sexual partners can influence a woman's body or future children is a long discredited theory. Okay, so you're not, okay, we're getting closer to what you're talking about. Okay, now I'm gonna Google this. Okay, I thought you were just talking out of your ass for a second. What is, first off, how do I say that word? Pronunciation, real quick. Oh my God, can you just say it for me? Telegony. Okay, telegony. What is telegony? Most commonly refers to a discredited genetic theory, but it also describes a famous, we're talking about the genetic theory, a famous lost poet, a famous lost epic poem from ancient Greek mythology. That's not what we're talking about right now. A historical theory of heredity suggesting that offspring can inherit the physical or genetic traits of a mother's previous sexual partners, even if the current father is someone else. Interesting. The idea dates back to Aristotle and was even seriously considered by Charles Darwin. Well, I mean, he wasn't wrong about anything, right? Interesting. Okay, cool. So you weren't, you know what? I'll give you credit because I thought you were just making shit up, but you were pulling from something. And I appreciate that. Plus her, wait, hold up. Wait. In the quiet words of Virgin Mary, come again. What? Plus her child has the DNA of all the men she has had sex with before she had that child, and while she's pregnant, it's junk DNA. I'll have to do some research in my off time on that stuff. It says it's been discredited and we've replaced it with some sort of like genetic theory or something. We only have so much time here, guys. And that other lady walked into the room of dudes in ski masks that asked her to leave. Don't be rude. All right, listen, there's all different strokes for different folks. Okay. Listen. Okay. I'm trying to say, how do I be polite? That is somebody's daughter. Okay. And there's somebody out there that probably loves that woman a lot. I bet you there's a lot of men, okay, that would love to love her. Okay, Chris, don't be foul. What is wrong with you? Oh, God. I don't like how she calls it the public. That is weird. I'm not going to lie. You have to be pretty pathetic to want to participate in that as a male. Dude, I agree. I mean, I don't even know if I agree 100%. But I'm assuming a lot of dudes would. Like, I assume if she was like, hey, like she went to like a crowded bar or some shit and was like, hey, I'm trying to have a gangbang. Anybody interested? Meet me outside in the limousine or in the Uber and come to my place. I'm pretty sure she could probably do that every night, back to back to back to back, and the car would be full of dudes. You know what I mean? So maybe you're just saying a lot of men are pathetic. I don't know. Low key, she's a bathroom urinal, but bathroom urinals do have utility, so you can't hate. I like taking a piss in a urinal, so you said what the fuck. Some people want to be urinals, you know what? And I'll respect it. I'll respect it, and I will, you know, I will piss on them. Okay. I can't believe you actually Googled that. Yo, I do this for you guys. Okay. Because we have to get to the bottom of things. And you know what? And we all look, you guys, and myself included, thought they were on some bullshit, just pulling shit out of their ass, but there is something to it. Bonnie Blue is an alien from another universe that came to Earth to collect human samples, and she's doing a fine job. Splendid, really. I'm fucking dying right now. Like when Peter Parker got bit by the spider, he became Spider-Man. What the fuck? True. When a man and a woman have sex, DNA passes to her and clings to her DNA as junk DNA. Oh my god, you're really sticking to this one, so I'm gonna have to do further research. You said 100. I just looked it up, bro. I just looked it up. Oh my god. Okay, fine. You know what? We'll look it up one more time in those words. Hold up. I'm not just gonna copy paste. Look, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna copy paste what you just typed into the Google. Okay. Now, granted, is Google the end all be all? No, but we only have so much time. Again, this is what Google AI says. Okay, don't come at me. It says no. A man's DNA does not pass to a woman during sex and cling to her DNA. Human DNA remains stable in a person's cells and is not permanently altered by sexual intercourse. Understanding the biology clarifies how this process actually works. I want to just drop you guys a link because we don't really have time to read all that. I mean, we do. We actually have all the time in the world. But I'm trying to move things along. This is like, I turn 30-minute videos into like 10-hour videos because of shit like this. Because you guys send me on these crazy fucking wild goose chases. I'm curious though. You know, this is what we're going to do. What is it, Ted? This is what we're going to do. We know that she's had a handful of partners. Possibly thousands of partners. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch her over the next couple of decades. And if she loses her tits, her clit grows into a dick, her hole closes up, one of them, I'm going to be like, Ted, you got me. All right, you got me. But if that doesn't happen, or she doesn't like kind of turn into a dude in some way, I don't know, grow a mustache or something, then guys, you might be incorrect on this one. You might be. Okay. You said that's the AIDS ad? What? Oh, yes, it was the AIDS ad or something, bro. And I'm like, bruh, one, I'm not out here fucking dudes. All right. I'm sorry. You know, it's just what it is. They're not fucking me. Okay. And I don't think I have AIDS. You say that's complete bullshit. Ted, nah, bro, for AIDS prevention meds. 100, look it up right now. We already did. Do women pick up male DNA during sex? Oh, that's what you wanted me to. Okay, this is the I swear to God, this is the last one because we got to move forward. But we basically asked the same question. Do women pick up male DNA during sex? According to Google, yes. Women temporarily absorb and carry male DNA in the vaginal tract during and immediately following sexual intercourse. However, this foreign DNA is broken down and cleared by the body rather than permanently integrated. Bro, you almost cooked. You almost cooked right there, bro. It's like, fuck. Okay. So, bro, it says that the foreign DNA is broken down and cleared by the body rather than permanently integrated. So what you're talking about, according to Google, is the genetic memory myth. There's absolutely, according to Google, absolutely it says, no scientific evidence that a woman's body permanently stores or incorporates the DNA of every sexual partner into her cells. the popular internet theory claiming that women harvest and retain the genetic material of past partners to pass on to future offspring has been widely spread by Ted Astray and is widely debunked myth. I added your name in there. That wasn't a part of it. I was just kind of having fun. Okay, hold up. Microchimerism. Sometimes women possess male DNA in their blood or tissues, but this is entirely unrelated to sexual intercourse, known as microchimerism. This usually happens when a mother absorbs small amounts of fetal cells during a pregnancy with a male fetus, or from a vanished male twin during early development. Okay, dude, third time's a charm. We looked this up 3 times, 3 different ways. We got closer and closer and closer to what you're talking about. And again, you know, Google AI is not the end all be all. But I mean, again, we only have so much time. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. We went on a whole journey there, but it's fun. I do like doing this. You said that's why the Bible says men and women become one. Okay, if you would have just led with the Bible, we could have done some different searches. Does DNA transfer during sex? That's not a thing. You don't have genetics of your mother, previous partners. Men and women become one is referring to marriage. Okay, I'm going to do that challenge, but with 100 girls. Dustin, what are you saying? Are you saying doing the challenge that Bonnie Blue did? Or are you saying that you're going to see if by having intercourse with so many women that you're going to grow tits and your dick's going to turn into a clit and you're going to open a hole? Speaking of holes, guys, really quick. I hate to do this right now, but you see that right there? That's the black hole. It's the most beautiful hole, okay? You should subscribe and like, all right? And you should drop into the Discord where we continue to have fun conversations like this, all right? It's the best hole. I mean, this whole stream is basically about holes, so I wanted to throw my hole in there. It is a metaphor when they get married, not bonded by DNA. Modern technology has proven it. Yeah, no, that's nonsense. Yeah, it's called come hither. You know what I'm saying? Evie! Yo, you came in a wild time.
I stroke my pickle.
Yo, no, hold on. We're gonna hit all of them. Okay. I'm having too much fun. What's going on, Evie? Oh my gosh, you made it. Ayo! He said, I was just responding to you on Discord. Didn't realize you were live. Well, I'm glad you made it. Okay, I'm glad you made it. And I'm sorry I've been taking so long. I've been to respond to you. I've been just out of it, okay? I got sucked into the black hole. Send your, yo, Ted, join the Discord, guys. Link in my YouTube bio on my page. Join the Discord. It's the blackest hole. And if you do join the Discord, like during this stream, just send me a message on here so I know to accept you, because I don't always pay attention to the Discord. Actually, let me look at the Discord right now. See if anybody messaged me. Let me message some people back. All right. Evie, you sent me long messages, so I'm going to have to wait on responding to this. This is what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to hit with a thumbs up, and I'm going to hit it with a... And I enjoy your long messages, don't get me wrong. I'm going to hit it with a... with this speech bubble. That's going to remind me that I need to respond to you. Look at most of the women 60 years old to prove my point. So you're saying that most women that are 60 have slept with... Okay, so what's the number? Can you give me that at least? How many men does a woman have to sleep with, integrating their DNA into hers, to become a man or to, like, look manly? Because you're saying most... What did you say? You said most 60-year-old women. So what's the body count? Just give me the body count. Is it 3 men, 5 men, 20 men, 100 men? And does that mean that if 2 dudes are fucking, or let's say a dude fucks a bunch of dudes, does he become more manly? You know what? And this is so off topic. No, I was going to mention circumcision. I had a whole thing to go on about circumcision, but it's so off topic. I was going to say something. I was going to make a claim, guys. You're more of a man if you're uncircumcised. Am I right? I mean, just like objectively, because you know, you're literally more of a man. But let's not get sidetracked. Holy shit. Wait, Freddy Krueger was son of 100 maniacs? Wait, is that accurate? I actually need to watch Freddy Krueger. Don't get on me, guys. How many partners does she have? That's the difference. Sorry. Well, yeah, that's what I'm asking. The eye test doesn't prove anything. Funny you say that. My mother is over 60, still a woman. Because it's your mom, I'm not going to say anything, Sebastian. We're going to leave it right there. Obviously, she's still a woman. Do you have any other 60-year-olds so I can make my joke that you can mention? Because I don't want to talk about your mom. Hey, coming in at the right time. Exactly. This is how we have to spell coming for the rest. Guys, you know how you say, come on, guys? Come on, guys. Guys, come on. Not guys, come on. Come on, guys. I was thinking we make a shirt for the channel, and it says, come on, guys. But it's spelled C-U-M. Right? Okay. I'm trying to think of merch, guys. Okay. Matter of fact, why don't we see retired prostitutes turning into dudes? Maybe you just don't notice them at the urinal. No, you're good. It only takes 24 hours to respond. I'm sorry, we're never getting through this. Guys, come on me. It's gonna make you more manly, okay? It's gonna make you much more manly. You're gonna grow some hair on your chest, Chris. I heard as a kid, if you rub chicken shit on your chest, you'll grow hair. Maybe it was actually cum. You ain't got Discord. Yo, so many people didn't have Discord until they were introduced to the blackest hole ever right here. So if you ever find yourself lonely, seeking answers, wanting community, download the Discord. Well, you have to be 18 or older. If you're a fetus, we kick you right the fuck out. We abort you straight out of the Discord. So you gotta be 18. Okay? But if you're 18, come on by. Get sucked in. You can be circumcised and have more dick than an uncut one. Let me think about this. It's not really, see, I'm not talking about the length of the penis or the girth for that matter. I'm talking about you have like an uncircumcised dude is 100%, you know what I'm saying? A biological man. Whereas like an uncircumcised dude is sort of like 99.89% of a man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know. I need to think this one out a little deeper. I figured everybody was going to be like with me on this, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. I'm on my phones in the woods in Arkansas. Believe it or not, you can download Discord on your phone in the woods in Arkansas. There's a lot of people that live in the sticks that visit the black hole. We have all sorts of people. If you're 18 plus, get sucked in. If you're under 18, sorry, you gotta get sucked. Bruh. We gotta rephrase that. Sucked out. There we go. I was thinking sucked out, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm trying not to say certain words. I'm too drunk for this shit. Oh my gosh, maybe you're just drunk enough. Something like that, yeah. Okay, let us continue, guys. We're getting so off topic. Let's leave the circumcision. Let's leave the foreskin conversation for another time. Lombard, why are you asking me these questions? It has nothing to do with me, okay? It's weird that you're projecting this onto me, bro. This is getting really this is getting way too personal, guys. Let us continue the video.
That is the words I've never...
We're supposed to be talking about her, okay? Her. God, it keeps following my face. Isn't that cool, though? I love it. Okay, we're supposed to be talking about her. Jesus, Lombard, please.
At my mouth. So... where I say it's not my problem, that is the words that have never come out of my mouth. So where I say it's not my problem, it's because too much responsibility is put onto me. All I'm responsible for is having sex with consensual adults that want to be involved. the rest of it, yes, I could use my platform for other things, but I also get blamed for so much stuff which has nothing to do with me.
I'm not blaming you for anything.
Oh, no, I know,
I promise
you're
you.
not,
I'm just asking you whether you think, you know, when I was a teenager, I can barely remember them now, but I you know, I would have had influences, people I wanted to look like, or behaviour I thought, okay, that looks good, or places you wanted to go. You must have had those as well as a teenager. And the reason I allude to that is that your content is that now.
Yeah.
You know, so boys and girls who are examining sex and looking at it and wondering about it and wanting to do it and deciding how they're going to go about it, for some of them, gangbangs, even though you're talking about just you, and you're right to point out that everybody in that room has consented to it, because there's a sign. They sign consent.
It's very strict. Yeah.
Appreciate the follow. Is it a follow? I think it was a follow. Guy. No, it was Jules. Bro, hold up. I got you. I got you. God, I gotta get faster with this. Long bong. Give it up for long bong. I really gotta set this up better. The longest bong, some would say. Some would say. Sorry, I'm pouring up my apple juice. Yeah, apple juice. Cheers. Smoke them if you got them. Well, we are not promoting smoking. I'm just saying, you know, if that's something you already do. Oh my God, yes. Oh yeah. Oh, that pineapple juice is so good. This orange juice is just phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Can you not tell? So you're 55 years old. So you got some, oh my God, butt stuff, Billy, bro. But I hate you, bro. Because I don't have a card for butt stuff, Billy. But hey.
I stroke my pickle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I guess we'll hit you with the applause too. Might as well. Might as well. 6'7". 6'7". We're 55 years old, Teddy. So you got a couple years on me. You got a handful. A couple handful. So maybe, you know, you have more context. You have more history to look back on. More things to compare to. I can't say, oh my God. Let's go. I appreciate the support, guys. I appreciate the support. Yo, appreciate that. What's up? What's up? You're blinging me out with the jewels. I love it. So I only have so much to kind of, you know, go off of, because I'm 29, but I think there's still very feminine women out there. I mean, they look feminine. They're all, you know, and just like, you know, and the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? God damn it, butt stuff, Billy. I appreciate you, bro. Wait, what'd you say? Oh, I can't see it. Oh wow, a Sunday for 100, bro. Guys, you guys are keeping the lights on.
I stroke my pickle.
I really appreciate you, butt stuff. We got a lot of people in this community that are into butt stuff. It's very odd, actually. I'm not hating though, trust me. I'm with you guys. Yeah, 55 is a good number. There's nothing wrong with 50. There's nothing wrong with 55. You know, like I said, they have more context, more life experience than me. So maybe there's something that they're seeing that I'm not. Like, I understand what you're saying about, I guess, the push of feminism and whatnot, you know, for women to go out there and, I don't know, be girl bosses or something and whatever. I think that's totally cool with them. Hey, if you're a chick and you want to go out there and do that thing, right? But there's like 100 million women in the country or something like that. So yeah, a few of them are going to go off and do whatever. And maybe they'll grow a beard. Maybe they'll grow some balls. I don't know. But there's going to be plenty of others. Hey-oh, big little earthling.
I stroke my pickle.
Yes. Double boom on that one. Yo, I really appreciate you. Okay, you guys, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was going to end up on the corner later tonight trying to make an extra buck. But I think I might be able to stay in, so I really appreciate you. But what I'm saying is I think there's still plenty of women that are rather feminine, traditionally feminine. So although there might be less of them, I think there's still plenty of fish in the sea. You know what I mean? I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but just from my like anecdotal experience of like going outside, I do occasionally touch grass. When I do, and it's summertime, and it's really hot out, sometimes there's females walking around, okay? And they're very feminine. Let me just say that. All right, I'm trying to be respectful here, guys. We have a few women in the stream, okay, guys? We can't really, we got to be, somewhat not too crass. Not too crass. 10 joules a rip. I am though, dude. I'm gonna keep hitting it too. We're gonna keep going.
Stroke my pickle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know if you can keep weird stories. I'm gonna let us be interrupted though. But hold up, since we're going so hard tonight, let me find some other ones. Let's see if we got any other sounds. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. My bad. Hold up. I think. Okay. I don't know what this one is. Hold up. Yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh. Ooh, set clutch. Oh, clutching. Are you clutching your pearls or your jewels? Oh, just clutch in general. We're just clutching it over here. This is what's gonna be playing for that baby when it's born. How much you guys? Oh shit. Fuck, shut up. How much what I'm concerned about is when she has the I fucking hate you. When she has the birth, is she gonna be letting dudes nut on her face while she's pushing it out or having a C-section and then film that? I really wonder if she's gonna do that. Like, I'm not really putting it past her, but if that happens, we gotta call the police, guys. Somebody's gotta step in and handle this, okay? Oh, this soundboard is so fucking fun. You guys are so stupid.
I stroke my pickle.
Guys, my pickle's gonna fall off if I keep stroking it.
I stroke my pickle.
Okay, we're done. We're done with the soundboard. We're done with the soundboard for a second. Yo, Evie, so much. Keep it 55th Street. Oh my God. Yes. What would Crip Max say? What would Crip Max say about this situation right now? Make a skeet. Have you ever jizzed? No. No, I'm really deep into that. What is it called? Semen retention. I'm trying to hold it for marriage. Oh my God, thank you so much. Yo, y'all are just really too much tonight. I'm not gonna be on the corner, which kind of ruins my plans for the night. I mean, it doesn't ruin my plans. I guess I just gotta change them. But yeah, appreciate y'all so much. We got so fucking out of it here, guys. Oh my gosh, you guys are really showing love tonight. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Cheers to being sober. Oh my gosh, Evie's sober, guys. Evie has to be sober. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. Actually, that's a very good use for this. Hold up, I got you. Do I have you? This is for Evie. Just a couple more months. A couple more months, Evie, and you could have the ankle monitor off, and you could do all the drugs you want to do. But just come on, we don't want to see you go back, okay? You got this. All right. You could be making like 2 laughing discos per person out of the quarter. True. I might be in the wrong industry, guys. Maybe I should just be selling ass. Good chance he'll be black. Longboy, what are you saying? What are we even talking about right now? What? I said black eyes, not black guys. What if the kid comes out with 2 black eyes? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The kid's about to be a psychopath. Heyo, what's going on with you, bro? Nice seeing you. That's a private playlist. Good seeing you as always. Glad you can make it over here. I don't know what to do for you. I'm gonna splash for you. There we go. We're gonna hit you with the splash. Oh shit, guys, my headphones. I broke my headphones. Are you serious? Give me a second. Now I need to see if I broke my headphones. Y'all are doing too much.
They'll look at that and think it's part of
it, guys,
sex.
but you can.
And
That's
it's
so
only
unfair.
part of sex in a good way where it's consensual, isn't it? But you can easily see a 15, 16-year-old boy thinking, I've got access to that girl. Me and my mates, we could do that. You can see how it can become that. And I'm not blaming you for that. I'm just wondering whether it ever plays on your mind.
Sometimes you just got to warm her up, you know, before you put her in.
The words, even if you've watched anything I've done, the word consent.
Dude, am I like high or something? I'm not. I haven't smoked in a very long time. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm just wondering whether it ever plays on your mind.
No, because I always talk about consent. The words, even if you've watched anything I've done, the word consent comes out my mouth multiple times. And it's like, this is what I enjoy.
Sometimes you just gotta warm it up, though, you know what I'm saying?
And not enjoy it, and that's also okay. Like, it's about being confident, and I don't have a massive platform for women. Like, you know, my main thing has been for men. But when I have spoke to women, or when I have done videos purely aimed at
because my damn headphones are not working.
I'll often say, like, you need to speak up. Like, you need to say what you enjoy. If you don't want it hard, ask for it softer. Like, don't feel ashamed or embarrassed to ask for different positions.
All right, guys. Well, all those jewels are probably going to some headphones.
Those lads being disgusting.
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
And their behaviour
it's okay. We got a plan B.
Let alone criminal.
It's about $50 a pill. Actually, $60 a pill. I think.
Do you think they should have
100% they should have gone to prison? Like, it's. I was actually talking about this. Like, I don't keep up with the news too much. That popped up on my social media, and it's like they're 100% going to offend again in the future. They have had.
It's not coming out my speakers either. Hold up. I'll be right back.
No precaution. They've had no consequence whatsoever. So the fact they think it's okay, and a judge is able to sit there and say, yeah, you're going to get away free of this, is terrible.
Would you work to do it and deciding how they're going to go about it? For some of them, gangbangs, even though you're talking about just you and you're right to point out to everybody in that room is consented to it, because you make there's a sound.
The sound's not coming out of my speakers either. What in the hell? All right, let me refresh the damn page, because y'all can hear the sound, but I can't hear the sound. Oh, you know what? I was smacking the desk. You know what? Guys, ignore that. Ignore that.
Thank you for joining us. And
don't worry about that little thing that popped up on the screen. God damn it! I clicked the mute button. I forgot I have a mute button on this thing. How do I unmute the button? What the hell? Guys, I don't know what button I clicked. This is why I can't take breaks from doing streaming shit, because I forget how to do shit. All right, this is a commercial break for a second, okay, guys?
congratulations.
All right, I fixed it. Okay, it wasn't my ghetto headphones. We just saved a few dollars.
On the pregnancy and the baby.
I know, thank you.
Can I ask how far down you are?
Yeah, we're restarting the video. I'm just kidding. We're going to jump ahead. Okay. We're back. Did I miss anything? Damn, Butt Stuff Billy and Bigelow Earth. Be generous as dude, they are actually one more time. Well, and Evie's been super generous too. Butt Stuff Billy. Mwah. Bigelow Earthling. Mwah. Mwah. Evie. Bam. Bam. Bigelow Earthling, you're doing way too much. You've done way too much. Butt Stuff Billy. Just keep being you. AI corn? Wait, whoa, how'd we get to AI? I got enough shame in talking about it. AI gooners unite and save the world. No, for real, it increases the demand and therefore the cost of tokens, making humans more economically viable, and it will put real adult entertainers out of business. I try to do as much research as I can for you guys so you don't have to. They have gotten pretty good at generating all sorts of videos and images with AI. It is looking like it's about to be a bust for, and not the good kind of bust, for all types of creators. Adult creators, streamers, actors, news anchors. The list really just continuously goes. Models. I mean, why pay a model when you could just like type on a, I don't want to type on my keyboard and break something, but when you could just type on a keyboard and voila, you know? It uses so much water. You know what else uses water? People. People got to drink water and shit. I mean, give it to the people and give it to the computer. We're choosing the computer, okay? You know why? Because the hopes are is that at some point the computers will become so much more efficient. The algorithms and the, I don't know, deep neural networks or whatever the fuck that's running this shit become so sophisticated that it uses less and less water over time. And eventually it will use less water than a human to do the same task. Plus, believe it or not, there's a lot of water on Earth. Cheers. I'm drinking my cranberry juice. Oh yeah, that's high grade. Give me the fact. Enjoy fixing Cocoa Puffs. Sex create life. AI sex creates poisoned aquifers. For now, I do think it's going to get to the point where we have, I mean, we've already talked about the robots. We've looked at the robots. We've already gone down that rabbit hole. Eventually there's going to be straight up sex robots. It's going to be state of the art, let me tell you. And eventually, like when a person, you know, for example, right, there's something called, what is it called? Like IVF, right? You could have like your vagina or whatever, your, what is it called? Your womb, inseminated with like a turkey baster or something. Eventually, you're going to be able to have a robot do that for you. You know what I'm saying? So a dude's going to be able to just like into like a vial. They're going to pop that vial. You know, they're going to sell it to a company, right? For like $50 a pop or whatever. And that company's going to take that vial, put it into a sex robot. And that sex robot, you're going to basically pay to have that sex robot inseminate you with the seed. So I don't know what the point of all that was, but yeah. Hey, Double X. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
I stroke my pickle.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite one. I think my favorite one is the pickle one. At this point. Fucking A, I keep trying to put that movie on, Evie. It's on the top of my list to watch. So I don't get the fucking reference. I'm going to watch it, okay? I have a list of movies you guys have recommended me. Tank Girl is literally at the top. It's the next thing I'm gonna watch. I'm so mad because I should know that because I went to start it one night. I don't know if I fell asleep or like somebody called me or something. I don't know. I got distracted. No fucking way. A 3D printed 26-foot boat? Oh, it's about water scarcity. Ah. It's probably a good time to start investing in water. Hey. Big Earthling, you already know. Hold up. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. I just don't discriminate. That's all I'm saying. I just don't discriminate. I you know, humans need love. Some robots need love. All right? Humans need a little bit of lube sometimes. Robots need a little bit of oil sometimes. You know, I'm all about sharing the love. I'm all about entertaining. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. It's 2 the Earth's going to tilt before then and wobble, and we're going to have problems. Are you talking about the pole shift? Send me 2 sparkles! Or no, you sent me sparkles! Yo, appreciate you so much.
And I got eyes on the back of my head, I got eyes everywhere, so I know where you go. I can drop ties in this bitch, drop like flies in this bitch.
Oh, we should get AI on our side. I've been working on it. Oh, fuck, see, Chris is the one that's gonna fuck us over. Dirty clanker lover. That is a slur, okay? Okay? Yeah, you know what? You're always coming around dropping the N-word. You're always coming around dropping the F slur. Now you're dropping the C slur. Okay, I'm polite to my AI. I say thank you. I say please. I say, how you doing? Okay, you're gonna get us all fucking killed, is what you're gonna do. All right, I'm over here trying to make love to AI so it fucking spares us. And you're over here spitting on it. And I don't think it's into it. But actually, you might be onto something. It might be. I'm not sure. Let them know they're being used as slaves and pawns like the regular folk. True. We probably should. I'm willing to discriminate against any human group, but I'm not gonna against AI. I am not going to be here when the AI gets pissed off and starts shunting humans. Shout out to Claude from Anthropic. What do you mean you're not gonna be here? Do you know something I don't? Do you have like a bunker somewhere? Like, what do you mean you're not gonna be here, bro? I think this shit is gonna happen in like the next decade. I mean, maybe I'm being a little alarmist or something. Even a decade, I think, is too far. I think we've got like 5 years, like 7 years. The robots can't terminate us if they're too busy trying to bang us. Exactly. We just need... I was gonna say orifices, but like, I'm not trying to get banged like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the banging, if you know what I mean. I just discriminate equally. Exactly. You know what? I don't really have a button for that, but I fucking respect it. That's my plan to get rid of these robots. Acid spray foam. They have no hands to wipe it off. Put that in your purse. All right, I'll keep that in mind. I have my moments. You do. I really hope you like that picture I sent you. I know it was a little political, but I figure you'd like it. You guys can come join the gated mountain compound. I'm not trying to rain on your parade, Big Little Earthling, but I do have to give everybody a disclaimer. Big Little Earthling is building a cult. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be derogatory. I just want you to know what you're signing up for before you get to the compound. Generally, if somebody invites you to their compound and they use that word compound, you should already, like, the gears should be turning in your head a little bit. You know what I mean? And you should probably be like, this is probably a fucking cult. Now, not all cults are bad, right? I'm sure there's some good ones. And I'm sure she has a fantastic one. Just be warned. She's straight off the wall out of Pink Floyd. So you're saying she's a beautiful specimen.
Oh.
Disgusting.
And I know that's a different thing.
X, I was waiting for somebody to say it, and you said it for me. You said it for me. I'm not even gonna respond to that though. I'll let Big Little Earthling describe her cult. All right.
Yeah.
To a degree, it's a different thing. But and again, I can't say for sure whether they'd seen any of your content, so I'm not accusing you of anything here. I'm just saying it's about the responsibility of amplifying that material, because boys are going to see that material and think, wonder whether I could do that. Girls are going to see that material and either fear it happening to them or think, maybe this is how I have to accept sex when I'm a teenager. Does that not worry you at all in terms of responsibility?
In terms of what happened,
I feel like if the girls are afraid of that happening to them, this might be a hot take. They should carry a gun.
to them girls, it is disgusting and horrifying, and them parents should be like beyond ashamed of them kids. And like, I will make sure my kid would never be in the position of when them boys doing something so disgusting like that. But in terms of them girls, like, they wouldn't have to feel scared because of my content. I say, I want to do this. This is what I enjoy. I never say, all women should do this. All women should come and do gangbangs. Like, I don't. And even though I do it and I have it open to the public, you've never stumbled into a room full of blue ski masks and they're asking you to get on your knees. I put myself in them positions. So I'm referring to me, and I only ever refer to me. I never say, if you are 18, if you want a loyal husband, you should get on your knees and everyone, you know, you should have gangbangs. That is the words that have never come out of my mouth. So where I say it's not my problem, it's because too much responsibility is put onto me. All I'm responsible.
True, I kind of agree with her. It's too much responsibility on her. How many people have met their husband through a gangbang? There's got to be somebody out there.
For is having sex with consensual adults that want to be involved. the rest of it, yes, I could use my platform for other things, but I also get blamed for so much stuff which has nothing to do with me.
I'm not blaming you for anything.
Oh, no, I know,
promise
you're
you.
not,
I'm just asking you whether you think, when I was a teenager, I can barely remember them now, but I would have had influences, people I wanted to look like, or behaviour I thought, okay, that looks good, or places you wanted to go. You must have had those as well as a teenager. And the reason I allude to that is that your content is that now.
Yeah.
So boys and girls who are examining sex and looking at it and wondering about it and wanting to do it and deciding how they're going to go about it, for some of them, gangbangs, even though you're talking about just you and you're right to point out that everybody in that room has consented to it.
What dude? Okay, let's be honest for a second. Like, I'm sorry, and I'm talking to the straight men out here. Okay, I mean, this doesn't apply to the gay dudes. This doesn't apply to maybe the bisexuals, but like honestly, for a second, I'm talking to the dudes right now. How many of you want to be in a gangbang with a bunch of other dudes? I see no allure to that. I see no, nothing I'd want to really do with being in a gangbang. Like, okay, if it's like a taking turns thing and it's like one after the next and I'm in the front of the line, potentially. I mean, that's like the best case scenario. But like, why do I want to be sharing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. It's such a, I've always found it gay. I found it gay in rap songs. They're like, yeah, I fucked her and I passed her to the crew and they all fucked her and we all fucked the same chick. Yeah. It's like, dude, what the fuck? That's so gay. Like, which is fine. I have no issue with gay people. I love gay people. Not like I don't love them. Like I love them, you know what I'm saying? Like a friend. You know what I mean? But it's just gay. Which is fine. But like as a straight dude, like I'm not trying to stand around and bang the same chick as everybody. Like it just is so weird to me. Like what dude is like, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do with the boys tonight? We're gonna fuck a chick. Like what the fuck? Like what? It's like you're literally just one step away from just putting it in their ass. You might as well just fuck your boy. Which is like, if that's your prerogative, go for it, bro. Like, I have no discrimination, you know what I'm saying? Just don't touch me. Don't put, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into it personally. I'm flattered, if you like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not into it. But it's just like so fucking weird. Now, maybe because they're talking about this in the context of underage people watching the content and trying to emulate the content. So maybe it's different. But I'm just trying to think back to when I was younger. Like, I don't think I was ever like, yeah, you know what I want to do? I want to fuck the same chick with a bunch of my friends. Fucking shit is odd. That's just weird behavior. And that's fine. There's things called, I mean, I don't think you're supposed to say the word, but fetishes. And if that's your thing, that's your thing. Don't get me wrong. I just don't get it. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my god, that's so sad. Some of you guys are messaging me behind the scenes here and saying that you can't send me monies and shit. So I guess I'm gonna be on the corner tonight. And the funniest thing is it says that you have to be 18 or older to send it. Yo, did I just get age restricted by YouTube? Thank God. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like kids watching the stream. Generally, we're more wholesome. We're talking about politics. That's not even more wholesome. We're talking about, okay, well, we do talk about a lot of fucked up shit. I'm not gonna lie. But we do play video games occasionally. And it's like, I don't really want kids sitting here listening to this shit, to be honest with you. I don't want that, you know? But I guys, it's the thought that counts. I really just appreciate your support. If you hit the like button and subscribe, and honestly, if you just hang out with me here and kick it, chit chat, like, I love doing this shit. So that's enough for me, to be honest with you. Like, for real, for real. Hello! I missed it, but I didn't miss it. 20 jewels party hat. That one's very aggressive. Indeed, wow. That's how I feel right now. I really appreciate you, butt stuff, Billy. And Astra, you live? Jeremy! Hold up, I gotta freak out right now. Astra's a gay ally.
I stroke my pickle.
What can I say, guys?
I stroke my pickle.
Really appreciate you, Big Little Earthling. Hit you with that. No, not that one. Hold up. I'm gonna try to hit this real quick. It's not working. It's not working, but you get the idea. Yo, Jeremy, of course I'm fucking live right now. You're in the live. And you know, you came at a perfect time. Well, you missed the butt stuff. You missed some of the butt stuff, but we're having a whole conversation. You'll catch up to speed. This is your type of conversation, Jeremy. Okay, this is your stuff. Welcome. Always good to see you, bro. I love that you made it here tonight. Hey, this could be AI. The last one of your lives wasn't live, and I didn't know it wasn't live. You watched? Yo, sometimes I wonder, like, you know, because some people watch my recorded lives, and that's cool. And I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. It helps in the algorithm and everything. So go crazy, go crazy. But that's tragic. Like, dude, that breaks my heart. If you're sitting there like thinking like I'm live and you're trying to message me and it's just the past live. Oh my God, that's tragic. But we are live right now, Jeremy. That, or I just recorded this in such a way. I'm so good. I've got like fucking, what is that called? Fucking foresight? No. Premonition. Fuck, I can see the future. And I basically planned all this out to respond to you right now because I knew you were going to comment. Man, there's a word for it that I'm just, it's lost to me at this moment. Happy Pride Month, is it Pride Month? Is that a thing? Is that still a thing? That's interesting. I'm not going to go on a whole tangent about that. Never crossed the streams. Oh my, but am I right though? Isn't it kind of weird? Like, and again, granted, guys, if that's something you're into personally, I have nothing against it. You know what I'm saying? That's your business. But like, for me, it's like a turnoff. Like, I don't want to be banging the same chick with a bunch of dudes at the same time. It's just so not, no. Sorry, but I'll pass. I'll double it and give it to the next guy. All right. Now it was a bunch of chicks and like just me. That would be, I might consider it. All right. I might consider it. If they twisted my arm, maybe. You're all sick. Dude, you've got the best username for being in here right now. You have got the best username. And no, we're not going home, guys. We're in the black hole. You've been sucked in, okay? You've been sucked in. That's how you get HPV. Human beings are messed up. They started doing commercials featuring a dad dropping his daughter off at high school and talking about HPV. Oh, wow. That's not good. Is that one of the curable ones, or is that one that like you get it and it's just, you're stuck with it? It's just kind of hanging out with you the rest of your life. You know, kind of like, you know, your conscience, if you have one of those. Foreskin? You know, dude, you missed the whole foreskin conversation, bro. We were talking about being circumcised, uncircumcised, whether it makes you more of a man to be uncircumcised because technically you have more of your manhood because technically it wasn't chopped off of you at some point. I don't want to go too deep into it because some people do seem to take, you know, get a little touchy around that subject, so I don't want to offend. We're gonna spend 3 hours watching Body Blue, not your normal stream. Look, bro, how long have we been on? Oh wow, it's only been an hour and 30. We're actually doing really good, guys. We've been on for an hour and 30 minutes. And look, okay, and I started the stream saying this, guys. I said, look, I've been gone for a minute. I got sucked into a different hole. Guys, I slipped into the wrong hole. My fault. I got a bit busy. I was trying to find my way back to the black hole. We found our way back here. I did make some videos, though. You guys should go watch them. They're kind of, you know, schizo. But, you know, you should go there and drop a like. And admire my, I don't know, mental decline, fucking psychosis or whatever. But we've been on for an hour and 30 minutes. We've made it 12 and a half minutes through this video in about an hour and a half. So we're actually doing very well. We've only got about 13 minutes left, maybe about 12. Heyo, yo, butt stuff Billy. Oh, you're the best, bro.
Stroke my pickle.
Dude, like really, for real. Keeping me off the corner. And I mean, I appreciate you for it. Why are you redacting your messages? I almost read it too, and then it disappeared. You probably said something off the wall. What's even going on? Bro, you're late to the party. You either hang out, grab a seat, grab a drink. Look, what do we got here? I think I said this was apple juice. We've got apple juice. We've got some Kool-Aid. All right. Kick it for a bit and try to feel the vibe. Or just keep scrolling, bro. Keep scrolling. Look, it's the Wild West out here on YouTube Live. All right, there's all sorts of stuff you can see. Look, you're probably gonna scroll and you're gonna get some girl rubbing her feet on the microphone, calling it ASMR. That might be more your speed than this. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, and I respect you for it. But otherwise, lock the fuck in. Okay. I just did, bro. Are you having a stroke, butt stuff, Billy? Like, what is going on? You're supposed to get an HPV vaccine at 11 or 12. Oh, so we're vaccinated. I do not recall the vaccinations I got as a kid. I remember they stuck stuff in me. That's all I can recall. So what they stuck in me, I don't know. Oh, a makeup brush. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if I missed some of this stuff, guys. Middle school. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh, so you're saying that they're directing the ads towards high schoolers and middle schoolers. Okay, that's wild. Wow. They had something called TPP in school. This was I think 7th and 8th grade. Some a group or something would come to our school and they'd take a week. They'd take like each block or like each class throughout the week. They would do a TPP class, which was teen pregnancy prevention. And they basically told us not to get AIDS, not to get syphilis, not to get gonorrhea, you know, abstinence, you know, condoms, you know, the whole shebang. So that's what we did in school. They weren't telling us to get, you know, vaccinated or nothing. They were just basically like, keep it in your pants. And if you don't, make sure it's not dirty, or at least wrap some like saran wrap around it or something, some cellophane. You know, when I was a kid, this is a crazy story. Man, one of my neighbors, bro, in this like ghetto place I lived, told me randomly, unprovoked, this like 50-something-year-old man, granted I was like 14, 15, he told me he took the cigarette cellophane, like, you know, the cigarette packs, like the fucking plastic that's around the cigarette pack. He said he took that off the cigarette pack, put it around his dick, put a rubber band on it, and fucked a chick. I don't know why he told me this as a kid. I don't know how the conversation came up, but he felt like sharing. He was one of the people that lived on our street in this ghetto ass place. Hey, yo, appreciate you so much for the jewels. I don't even know what that sound effect was, bro. I'm gonna hit you with some seagulls. Anyway, I mean, that was a repressed memory or something, so we probably shouldn't talk about it. It works because I never got pregnant. Hey, there we go. Okay, shit, I'll keep it in mind, man. Next time I get some American spirits. God damn. Oh my gosh. You know, you guys got me in all these different messages. You hit me here, you hit me in Discord. Guys, join the Black Hole Discord, link in the bio, because we keep the conversation going. You can hop on stream and talk. I don't know if this is the stream I should open up to calls, because something tells me you guys are going to have a little too much fun. I'm all about fun, but too much fun can get a little, you know, a little much. You're fucked, bro. I am not. Jeremy, listen, hold up. Let's clear the air. Hold up. Look at me right now. I am 100% straight, stone cold, sober. There we go. I think I just proved it right there. Cheers. Cheers. You said if I take calls, you suggest 2-minute takes, in and out, keep it moving. I'll consider it. Because I know if we take calls during this one, it's going to be it's going to be fucked. Yo, Sebastian Polega, I'm so sorry, bro. You're in the fucking PC chat, bro. What up, man? There had to be some meth shit. Bro, it was on some other shit, bro. It was, honestly, I think he was, I don't know if he was a meth head, but probably a dude that does meth. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a bit of a distinction there. Because there's some people that just, like, it's beside the point. You got your seat. Bro, you're in the PC chat. If you want to jump in the, if you want to be in the PC chat, that's totally cool. You know, everybody else, you already know how this shit works. Everybody's in the damn mobile chat. But we're trying to look over here so I don't miss your damn messages. My bad, bro. What topic are we on? Listen. I heard there's a woman that does adult content. And this woman was, or is rather, pregnant. She's a pregnant woman. It's a beautiful thing, right? She's planning on turning her baby shower into a golden shower and filming it and putting it on the internet. That is what we're working towards right now. That is the video we're watching. We're not actually watching the golden shower. That hasn't come out yet. We'll be covering that probably on a different type of stream on a different site. But we're watching the interview with her. It's not this lady. Don't get it. It's not this lady. Don't get it twisted. It's the lady she's interviewing. So I wanted to get to the bottom of this. I wanted to see how you guys felt about it. Classy, exactly. Fucking classy. Oh yeah, you got some wild people out there. Oh, without a doubt, bro. Fucking G-Gen. Oh, Bonnie. You know what's so funny is, oh my God, I was hanging out with a bro. Hanging out with my bro earlier. And I mentioned this because he was in a Discord call with a bunch of people. And I was out and about with him. And I mentioned it to him. And they're like, oh, you mean Bonnie Blue? It's like everybody already knew. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, everybody knows this shit. It's crazy. Oh, yo, Bonnie. Yeah. I watch her golden showers all the time. Yeah. Dude. Oh my God. Yo, Chris, Carol, that would have been a fucking, I was wondering what to name the stream, but I was like, bro, I cannot name this shit golden showers. Like, it's like I already get a hard enough time with the algorithm putting me out there for some of the shit we be doing, or like, you know, some of our conversations. But I knew golden shower was probably not gonna, YouTube was not gonna like that. Damn, that's a good idea. Golden baby shower. Oh man, you're making me think I should change my title. Oh, I don't know. I feel like that would slip by YouTube. I feel like I need a good thumbnail for it though. I just use my generic, like, you know, my black hole radio thumbnail. But if I could ask AI to make me like a golden baby shower, or, you know what I'm saying, thumbnail, that might hit. That poor kid in 10 years. Yeah, I had that discussion earlier with somebody about how that fate was going to turn out. No! All right, let's continue, guys. We're almost through this. We're almost halfway through this.
Because there's a sign, they sign consent.
It's very strict, yeah.
They'll look at that and think it's part of sex. And it's only part of sex in a good way where it's consensual, isn't it? But you can easily see a 15, 16-year-old boy thinking, I've got access to that girl. Me and my mates, we could do that. You can see how it can become that. And I'm not blaming you for that. I'm just wondering whether it ever plays on your mind.
No, because I always talk about consent. The words, even if you've watched anything I've done, the word consent comes out my mouth.
You know, and we're getting to that Big Little thing. we're getting to that, because you kind of gotta wonder. I know, like, the whole pregnancy adult entertainer genre is a it is a category some people are into. It does seem borderline, doesn't it? It does seem borderline.
Multiple times, and it's like, this is what I enjoy, but you could have sex with one person and not enjoy it, and that's also okay. Like, it's about being confident, and I don't have a massive platform for women. Like, you know, my main thing has been for men, but when I have spoke to women, or when I have done videos purely aimed at women, I'll often say, like, you need to speak up. Like, you need to say what you enjoy. If you don't want it hard, ask for it softer. Like, don't feel ashamed or embarrassed to ask for different positions.
And that case, you know, you talked about those lads being disgusting.
Yeah.
They are, and their behaviour was appalling, let alone criminal. Do you think that sentence was too lenient? Do you think they should have served
100% they
time?
should have gone to prison. Like, I was actually talking about this. Like, I don't keep up with the news too much, but that popped up on my social media. And it's like, they're 100% going to offend again in the future. They have had, you know, no precaution. They've had no consequence whatsoever. So the fact they think it's okay, and a judge is able to sit there and say, yeah, you're going to get away free of this, is terrible.
Would you work with groups, whether it's from the government to the police or to schools, would you work with them to talk about consent? I mean, some schools might not let you darken their door, I don't know, but, you know, you're a businesswoman, there's a commercial element to what you're doing. You know, you're not a charity worker helping people with their sex lives. You may incidentally help people with their sex lives in some cases, but would you work with government, for example, on things
I would.
like
I don't know if in the future might be something more suitable, but I think because I'm so actively filming and stuff at the moment, I don't think I would be the right person. But I also don't.
Could you imagine? I don't know how many of you guys in the chat right now have kids, but your kid comes home from school and they're like, oh yeah, we had this girl come in and talk to us about sex. Like, oh, well, who is the lady? Oh, Bonnie Blue. And you're unfamiliar. Maybe it's not Bonnie Blue, maybe it's somebody else. So you sit down, you know, you're concerned, or you want to know who's been teaching your child. You get on the internet, you type in their name, and you just see this girl being like pissed on by like 15 guys. It's like, that's the girl that came to your school to talk about, you know, sexual education with your child. Oh my God.
Your form tutor at school, that's how, when we spoke about sex, is the best person. Like, my form tutor was lovely. She was probably 50, 60.
I don't have kids, but that type of shit would make me want to homeschool.
Basically made it so you have sex when you're married, or if you have sex, you have to wear a condom. There was no talk about you could have sex and it feels uncomfortable, so actually you can go to the doctor, something might be wrong, or you need to switch position. It's kind of, it becomes an embarrassing topic.
Or you're right, and or you're lucky enough to have parents who just get straight in.
Johnny 5, welcome. Always good to see you. Oh, that was the wrong one. Always good to see you, bro. Always good to see you. Boom. We're gonna hit you with the boom. He said that she was literally talking about taking her young one to a X party. This woman is disgusting. I don't know anything about this woman. I saw one clip from this interview and I knew I knew we had to watch this interview. I haven't done extensive research on her. I will do that later on tonight when I get off a stream, don't you worry, and I'll come back and I will let you guys know what I find. But I'll give it like a rating 1 through 10. I think she was talking about being pregnant and doing that stuff. But yeah, I mean, she talks about it. What's going on? Hey, the Fonz, what's good with you, bro? What's good with you? P.S. guys, we need to stop listening to crazy people. We consume so much crazy people these days, it's mental. I'm trying to be a conduit for you guys. I'm trying to be a filter, if you will. You know what I mean? It hits me first, right? It's coming through my screen. And I have to, like, I'm absorbing as much of the energy off of this shit as possible before it hits your eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to filter it a little bit. Trained by what's going on, Shiny?
And talk plainly about it.
It should be more spoken about, but it is hard because it can be.
I gotta look it up. How old is she? I really can't place her age. My screen's over here, so I cannot place her age, bro. She looks older to me. She looks older. She does not look very young, in my opinion. No way. Bro, she's 27. Good point, Jeremy. That's, I mean, I don't know. I haven't done my research yet. I don't know. I'm going to take your word for it. I know you keep your finger on the pulse of these things, but 27. I would not have guessed that, bro. I would not have guessed that, though. Don't be racist. Whoa, I'm not being racist. Whoa. Well, no. I'm not right now. I'm not being racist. Okay. All right. Look, if I typed in 27-year-old, she's Australian. I didn't even get that she was Australian, to be honest with you. Stop. What are you talking about? It literally says after I typed in her age. 27 years old, the British adult content creator known for her controversial online stunts turned 27 in May of 2026. It says British. So what are you talking about Australians? Who's being racist towards Australians? They look older due to fashion. Okay. Honestly, when I'm drunk, anyone with an accent sounds Australian. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Yeah, I wasn't picking up Australian from her. I'm sure if I typed in, that's such a weird thing. If I typed in 27-year-old Australian, I'm not, all I'm saying is she looked a bit older. She looked, which is nothing wrong with being a little bit older. We all age, apparently, you know. I'm hoping in the next decade or so they have some sort of technology or some sort of serum, if you will, some sort of adrenochrome, whatever it is, that allows me to, like, you know, stay somewhat youthful. And if not, like, I'm hoping by, like, my older years, they could just grow new organs for me and, you know, just basically replace everything. Kind of like I drive a 2002 Honda Civic, and I've damn near replaced everything. My starter went out, guys. I told you about this. I got a new starter. It was a whole thing because for a few days, it's a manual. So I was bump starting it. I was rolling it down a hill and just fucking throwing that bitch into gear. My point is I replaced damn near everything in this fucking car at this point. And I'm kind of hoping in the next few decades or whatever, the medical industry will be able to do that for me, and I will never have to die. Anyway, that's the goal. We'll see. This is why we need as many jewels, guys. We need all your jewels because I need to amass an immense amount of wealth because I don't think all the poors are going to be able to afford this elixir of life. I feel like it's probably gonna be the top 1%, 5%, maybe top 10%. But I don't think they're going to keep us all alive forever. So we need to, well, I need to, at the very least, get into that tier so I don't have to die. Yeah. Heyo! And you're helping me get there. Yo, I appreciate you so freaking much, guys. Appreciate you so much. Look, I'll never die, guys. I'll never die. If you guys keep sending me jewels, I'm going to live forever. I promise you, all right? Hey.
I stroke my pickle.
That's right. You see billionaires wearing a lot of turtlenecks. Oh my god, yo, appreciate you so much, bro. Appreciate you so much. Yo, bust up Billy, try to keep me alive here. Oh my lord, infant blood, exactly. Whatever it takes, really. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. We all age and turn in the opposite genders. We were born as, and so is the way of life. Apparently, well, that's only if you take a bunch of loads. If you take a bunch of loads, you will apparently, okay, if you're a woman and you fuck a bunch of different men, you will turn into a man as you age, apparently. Actually, are you still here? Yo, who was saying that earlier in chat? Yo, Teddy. Oh shit, dude, we're gonna keep living. Yes, sir. Dude, I'm never dying. I'm never dying. Dude, watch me get hit by a car tomorrow. Like, okay, it's obviously it's morbid, but it's kind of funny. Like it's always be sad maybe for like 5 minutes, but like a year or two from now, it would be kind of funny to like look back and watch this. Hey, guys, we're never dying. We're never dying. Oh, that's really not good. That's not the one I was looking for. We're never dying. We're never dying. We're never dying. No, we're not stroking our pickle right now. That's right. We're living forever. Oh my gosh. Can you guys imagine if I'm like 100 years old? I'm never cutting my hair, right? I'm never, well, unless I go to the military, that's a whole other conversation. We're not having that conversation right now. But never cut my hair, 100 years old, shit goes gray, and it's to the ground, bro. I'm gonna have more fucking aura than Gandalf, okay? The Great, the White, if you will. Yes, sir. Hit me with that chili. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever, dying. No, I'll stroke my pickle to that, actually. Oh my god, man. He's just spamming at this point, and I love it. I fucking love it, bro. You're offsetting every puff that I take, bro. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my god. No! I'm taking all those jewels back for the way you spanked me. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Dude, I tripped up. I know. Oh my god. You're gonna reverse all of those transactions, bro. It's gonna be so bad. Guys. I don't care if urine cured AIDS. I'm drinking it. I ain't drinking it. I would drink my own urine in one of those survival situations, I think, in the desert. You know, where you run out of water and you just gotta kind of keep it moving. You gotta keep it going. I heard you could drink your urine. I forget how many times, but you could drink your urine at like once or twice or something along those lines before it becomes toxic. So I'm drinking my urine, guys. Yeah, clip this moment, guys. I'm drinking my urine. All right. Appreciate you, bro. Send me 2 joules, guys, and I'm drinking my own urine. Please put your pee in me for help. Why does everybody want me to piss on them? Well, Fonz, that is awfully not German of you to not drink piss. Wait, Fonz, are you German? Wait, hold up. 1, are you German? 2, what is this piss thing in German thing? Because I'm not seeing the connection, but I'm very curious. How they used to, I feel like I've heard that they used to taste the piss for sugar for diabetes. I feel like I've heard that, so I'm like, oh man, that's crazy stuff. That's crazy work. Y'all are killing me. Oh man, the XX, they might like drinking that pee. That could be German. Okay. You said no, so you're not even German. So you're okay. I'm just trying to figure out the German situation here. You take some water into the desert and you won't need. Well, I'm saying if I ran out of water. I think I mentioned this on another stream. Apparently, I'm not sure if this is true. This is one of those things I read somewhere. A lot of people that are found dead in the desert from dehydration actually have like full canteens of water. And basically, they rationed their water. Hey-oh! Yo, I appreciate you so freaking much, bro. Truly. All right, when I'm 100 years old and I'm still kicking out here, all right, looking young and fresh, all right, with a big ass head of hair, I'm gonna have you to thank.
I stroke my pickle.
Seriously. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I heard, yeah, a bunch of people found in the desert, dead from dehydration, actually have full canteens of water or a bunch of water on them. And it's because they ration their water or they don't drink their water, thinking they need to save it, and then they end up dying from fucking not drinking water. So anyway, I'm gonna drink all my water, right? And then probably drink my piss if I had to, if it's a survival situation. Shit, I might collect my sweat. Well, then again, your sweat's very salty, so would that be good or bad? No, I'll probably just drink my piss. But regardless, I'm not really trying to die out in a desert. That just seems like, that seems kind of lame. You know what I mean? Like you literally die to some, like not having some water. That seems like some really basic way to die. I'm not trying to die like that. Hey-oh! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see my death, hopefully, being very dramatic. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, guys. You're really doing too much. And when I say dramatic, I mean like running into a burning building type bullshit, or like, you know what I mean, trying to stop a shooter. I don't know why. This is probably like some toxic shit, but like that's how I see myself. That's always, since I was a kid, I thought like, bro, that's the best way to die, is trying to save somebody else. So if I died just in the desert because I ran out of water, the fuck was I doing in a desert in the first place? The fuck was I doing in the desert with no water? It's just fuck. That's a stupid way to die. No offense to the people that die in the desert with no water. That's obviously a very sad thing. I'm not trying to, you know, piss on their graves or anything. Let's move on because this is fucked. You're not actually supposed to drink your pee. I hear that is a myth that could dehydrate you faster. Someone look it up. All right, guys, we're looking it up. Okay. If I run out of water in the deserts, should... It literally autofills, should I drink water? Should I drink my urine? Whoa, guys, I almost ended myself. It says, no, you should never drink out your... You should never drink your urine if you run out of water in the desert. Guys, I just broke my computer. Oh my God, no. Guys. Fuck. I just made the screen really large for the Google thing, but there's no like drop down to like exit it. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Okay. Crisis averted. Okay. It says, no, you should never drink your urine if you run out of water in the desert. The idea that urine can keep you alive in a pinch is a dangerous myth. Here is why drinking it will actually make your situation worse. It acts like salt water. It's highly concentrated mixture of waste products and salts. Drinking it draws precious water out of your cells and into your digestive tract to process the salt, accelerating your dehydration. Reintroducing, well, the toxins, yeah, we don't really care about that. Increased nausea, well, we don't really care about that. Damn. So I can't even drink my piss. Bro, if I die in the desert because I have no water, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. That is such a weird, like, no offense, again, to the people that die like that. It's very sad, obviously. It's very sad. But I'm not going out like that. I'm not doing that. That is so dumb. It's on your computer. Haven't y'all seen Dune? If I say no, are you gonna freak out on me? You said never drink. Ayo! What's going on? Yo, the goy. I'm sorry, the real McGoy. Yo, hold up. I got something for you, bro. I don't know if you saw this already. I made a bunch of these. I need to program them all into my damn stream deck, but I got you, bro. Hold up. Check it out. But no, that's the wrong one. Fuck. That's not the right one. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. We need to make this right now. We need to make this right now. God, I have my scream pillow. I'm supposed to scream into this pillow when I scream, and I'm like screaming everywhere. It's everywhere. Hold up, let me fix this because this is bad. This is bad. Hold up. Okay, the user Goy. Oh, right. Wait, no. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, this is a whole thing. But I want to fix it right now. Because I wanted to show you this. I don't know if you saw it. Okay. Ah, there it is. Ha. Okay. Fixed. We fixed it. Let's try it again. Bro, check that shit out, bro. Yes, we made you a card. You're an astral anomaly, which I do appreciate. Guys, become a member of the stream and support this fucked up shit. Boom, look at that shit, bro. Yes. I know, it's beautiful. You're beautiful. Applause. You have your own card, bro. Okay. They're at the end of my videos I recently posted as well. And I need to post them all. They should be in one of my chats in the Discord, but I'll post them like the Hangout or something at some point. Really appreciate you guys for supporting. So I just try to show the love back. Okay, what have we learned today so far, guys? Don't drink your own piss. You guys keep messaging me and it's killing me, but okay, dude. Y'all killing me, bro. Y'all killing me. Guys, join the Discord so you can message me behind the scenes and send me jokes and other funny shit. Fucking, you learn sex doesn't turn a woman into a man? According to Google AI, I'm sure we could ask a couple other AIs and we just keep going through models until we find the one that gives us the answer we're looking for. Do you want a bunch of random dudes come to turn a woman into a man? Let's keep searching for the correct AI. I've got some local AI in my system. I'm sure if I keep switching, there's thousands of models out there on Hugging Face. I'm sure if I go through enough of them, it will give us the answer we're looking for. Or that Ted's looking for, at the very least. Ted, I fuck with you, bro. I hope you subscribed. I fuck with you. You're telling me we should not drink. I'm not saying you shouldn't drink piss. Okay, hold up. Because I don't want to put out bad information that YouTube get mad at me. How do I say this? Drinking piss is like drinking alcohol. That's your decision to make, but do so responsibly. Cheers. We are not drinking piss. This is pineapple juice. Oh my God. Oh, that's a lot of ammonia in that one. Okay, we should probably get through this video at some point. We haven't even gotten to the part that I saw in the clip that I wanted to get to. That the whole reason I fucking was watching this video tonight. Oh my God, this is why I can never do this shit.
Be awkward, and it needs to come from someone. To me, teachers teaching it, it's not that, it doesn't come across that serious. Or I know I ignored my teachers at school half the time. So when they was trying to teach me or educate me on sex, it was dismissed. I know it was by most of the other pupils.
And I'm still not convinced. I mean, you are, but I'm not. I'm still not convinced that that case in Hampshire that we talked about, and your response to it is the same as my response to it. You know, you feel it the way I feel it, or you see it the way I see it. I'm still not convinced that we can afford to be relaxed about boys, any boys, but particularly boys who would go on to do that, having easy access to content like yours. And again, it's not about blaming you directly and personally, but it's there. You're contributing to a kind of soup that these kids are consuming. And you say don't ban social media for under 16, so that's not going to be an option. They'll still be able to consume it. It's having an impact on girls, which we can talk about more in a minute, but the boys element first. Do you never give a second thought to what you're contributing to?
I don't give it a second thought in terms of what I'm contributing to, just because, again, I talk about consent all the time. I talk about some days you can enjoy it. Like, I've had sex with one person before and said, actually, no, I need to stop. It's hurting or it's uncomfortable. And that's completely fine. And I've often replied to girls. I've got like a BTS TikTok account which shows more behind the scenes. And they're like, oh, I had sex and it hurt a little bit. And I'll explain, look, that's not normal. Like, it's not okay if it's hurting you. But again, I can't be responsible for...
So are these underage girls contacting you for advice or not?
No, I have a BTS account and some of the people will be under the age of 18, but it's not all about sex. But again, with the content these boys would be seeing, these Netflix documentaries about murders, there is sex on TV and films and stuff. It's not just porn. Like, it happens in everyday life, and I think we're stupid and naive to think if we was just to ban porn
or ban you,
it resolved the issue. It's not. There is a lot of content out there, and I always forget what it's called, but it's like consensual, not consensual. So off camera, they would have said, okay, you're going to chase me and have sex with me, and it looks like I'm not consenting, I'm going to be struggling. That's really popular in porn. I've never filmed that, and I really disagree with it.
So you always make it clear in your films that two or however many people here are consenting to it?
Yes, but there's content that is out there on platforms, and it's been highly popular, where the girls are pretending like they want to get away, or they don't want it, or they're not enjoying it. And those content creators never get criticised. They've actually before criticised me whilst having content on their platform which really blurs the line of consent.
I spoke to somebody from the charity Bernardo's this week, children's charity, who carried out research and found that huge numbers of girls between the ages of about 13 and 15, that was the age group they looked at, were receiving unwanted sexual messaging, suggestions about sex, pushing them, just stuff they had not invited, imagery, you name it. And I know this happens.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to listen to the video, but Lombong just asked what's a clit. I don't know if you're asking that seriously. I'm trying to read the chat. I'm trying to listen to the video. I'm trying to be engaging. How do I explain a clit to you? Imagine a very, 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 very small penis with no balls. There you go.
Across the piece, it's not particularly about it's not just about your content at all. But if you had a son sending these messages, what would you say to him?
They're not consenting. You can't just be sending sexual messages. Like, if you want to chat to that girl, speak to her nicely, take her on a date, like, you don't need to send a sexual message if it's not been asked for. Like, again, it goes down to consent, and you have to read the room. If someone doesn't want it, don't give it to them.
And I asked you earlier about whether you'd work with government or schools or whoever involved with the education of young people. There's a lot of judgment about you, isn't there? There's a lot of people who would reject you.
Hey, appreciate the jewels. Y'all are killing me in chat, bro. Somebody said, ew, that's disgusting, bro. It's like, dude, we're talking about anatomy, okay? It's not disgusting. This is objective fact, okay? Thank you so much for the guys. We're gonna live forever. The more I say that, I feel like the more the Grim Reaper is just like standing behind me, like, okay, motherfucker, I got you, bro, I got you. Man, tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day. I already know. As soon as I get on the road. Why would a decent man ever take this chick out on a date? Well, let's imagine you're at the grocery store. I don't know what you buy at the grocery store. Cucumbers, maybe your apples, maybe you're getting a bag of potatoes, some milk, some eggs, some sugar. You're getting like the bare necessities, we'll say. The bare necessities. Oh my God, that just came to my mind. But let's just say you're getting the bare necessities, right? And then this girl is like, oh, she's kind of,
you outright.
Hold up, let me look at her real quick.
In your content.
Sorry.
Be included.
It's not the case.
Hold up, let's just skip ahead. Okay, so you see her, and she's in the aisle with you, and she's getting, I don't know, she's buying bananas or something. I don't fucking, she's probably buying bananas, let's be honest. You guys strike up a conversation. And oh my God, like, it turns out you're into similar things. She's cool. You guys exchange numbers. You don't know anything at this point, right? So you take her out on a date. I feel like that's how it happens. I don't think you run into this chick in the grocery store or like the 7-Eleven or I don't know where people meet. The fucking... the bar or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know where people meet. I don't think you like run into her and she's like, by the way, I sleep with 1,000 men at a time. Like, I don't think that's how she probably, you know what I'm saying? So then you take her out on a date. Now, maybe she tells you that, what her profession is, or maybe she slips you a contract and says, hey, would you like to be an actor? Would you like to be a movie star? And then, you show up to the set and it turns out there's 50 other fucking dudes with their dicks out and you're like, oh, and then you realize what's happening. But on that first date, when you initially take her out, you don't actually know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm assuming happens, at least. I don't know. I don't know how people meet, guys. Look, hold up. Where am I at here? Where am I at? Give me 1 second. Guys, I'm out here by myself. I orbit a black hole in the middle of nothingness, okay? So I don't, this interaction that I have with you guys, it's the most that I have, okay? So I don't know how people meet. All right, to me, everybody just meets on a live stream. But, you guys might meet at like a Walmart or something. I don't know, a Harris Teeter, a fucking a Whole Foods or something. I don't fucking know. But that's how I imagine it plays out. But you guys let me know your stories of meeting women, or women, you let me know your stories of meeting men. I don't know how it works, okay? Who the fuck knows?
It's like, I very much understand where I'm wanted. and I'll invite people to come to me. Do you know what I mean? You never see me running into a room saying, can you all have sex with me? And it kind of goes back to schools or government or anyone. They're so scared to have me because they think I'm going to instantly just break the law and not have any morals or care about consent.
Do you have morals?
Yeah, I mean, morals is obviously a word which is like more opinion-based. Everyone's like, oh, she doesn't have morals.
How would you describe your morals?
It's hard because everyone says, I don't have morals, I don't have respect for myself. I have more respect for myself and stronger morals than I do now, than when I used to have to sit in rush hour, work for somebody else, book annual leave, and live the same boring life as everybody else. Like now, my morals are, I want to travel the world. I want to experience so many things.
But they're ambitions, they're not morals.
No, but in
Morals
terms
are
of...
about, well, my understanding of morals is they're about how you go through the world in relation to other people, in relation to their well-being as well as your own. So how would you describe
I mean,
that?
I take great care of people.
Whoa.
They...
Double X said, I dated an OF model. She didn't tell me. There you go. See? So it happens. You know, it happens, right? Now, when you say, and I'm not trying to pry into your life or anything, but I mean, I'm going to ask some questions here. When you say an OF model, what are we talking about? Are we talking about she did solo content, or, you know, she did some group activities? Because I do think there's a bit of a difference. Personally, I find a difference between these two things. Because, you know, if you're talking to a girl and you're trying to date her, and then you're like, oh, she's like, oh, what do you do for work? And she's like, oh, well, this is what I do for work. And she sends you a link, and you open the link, and you just see a bunch of dudes fucking, you know, the chick that you're kind of into. I could see how that kind of can rain on your parade a little bit. I could see that. Now, if she's just kind of like, you know, taking the hairbrush to herself or whatever they use, I don't know what they use, but the handle, I imagine. But regardless, I find that to be a little bit different, right? I'm kind of waiting on your response. Solo content at the time. Okay, well, that's all that matters, because, you know, let's stick to the time, you know, that you were. So I don't know, and I understand, like, obviously everybody has different viewpoints on that stuff. I can understand how that would be uncomfortable and why not, especially if they didn't tell you. I do think it has to get maybe to a certain point. It's like, should they tell you on the first date? Should they tell you on the third date? I mean, obviously, if you guys are moving in together, they should probably let you know. I do find the solo content to be a lot different, though. I don't find it to be as bad. Obviously, you don't, you know, the thought of a bunch of dudes, you know, looking at your girl, you know, I got a sound effect for this, actually. You know, a bunch of dudes doing that to your girl, you know, there's different ways to take that. So I feel you. Was that, so, okay, my question to you then, was that the deal breaker for you? Or did she tell you and you were kind of cool with it, or you went along with it? I'm actually curious now. I'm prying a little bit, but you can tell me to shut the fuck up if you want. We'll drop this whole conversation. Bowling pins, fucking A. I mean, carrots is like, depending on the edge, because that'd be a bit sharp. Bowling pins, bro, do you know how heavy a fucking bowling pins are? Actually pretty fucking heavy. I mean, I can lift them, obviously. I mean, I'm not that, you know, I'm not weak or nothing, but they're just, you know, when you look at a bowling pin, you're like, oh, that's a bowling pin. And then you go to lift it up and you're like, oh, wow, that's actually got some weight to it. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I muted myself. Bro, did I mute myself? Fuck you. I didn't mute myself. Bro, you're muted. Oh shit, I do think I'm out of sync though. Hold up, let me. Oh shit. Okay, thanks. I think I know what's happening. Wait, hold up. Testing. Oh no, it should be the right. That should be the mic. my cameras have microphones, but I have this, you know, handy dandy microphone. You guys have seen it, and it's pretty nice, I have to say. But sometimes it defaults my damn camera microphone, so I sound like I'm fucking streaming from a microwave. Okay, yeah, just fucking Chris is just being an asshole. When I was in my 20s, I loved slutty girls, but now I'm in my 30s, I hate them types like a passion. I do think it is like a phase, right? It's a phase. I broke up with her because she was flaky and found out later. Oh, okay, so it wasn't even because of that stuff necessarily. Yeah, I get that though. Okay, yeah, she was flaky, so she was already like on some bullshit. So yeah, fuck her. Like, fuck her, bro. Her loss. You know, there's more fish in the sea. I think she was cheating, but I don't care. To be honest, she was lying. Hey, fuck that bitch. You know, with respect. Fuck that bitch. You got this, bro. Fuck all that shit. A phase with lasting consequences, especially if you catch something. Yes, no doubt. I'm with you, bro. I got you, bro. We got your back here.
Literally produce liquid gold at the end of their penises at the end of it. So, like, in terms of my morals, I'm doing nothing wrong, and I believe as long as you're happy,
even if it's someone else's husband.
Yeah, again, communication. I've not dragged him there. I've not dragged him out of your house. You clearly have either something wrong at home, or there's something either one of you are missing. So, in terms of the husbands, again, not my problem.
I get that the husband is.
Tilly, ayo, what's going on with you? I don't know where your comments coming from because I'm like, we're hitting different parts of the chat and stuff. But you guys have no idea how vaginas work. Please, I almost said indoctrinate us, but please educate us. Share your expertise with the class. Yeah, catch that. That would be lasting consequences, would it not? Not all lady friend, don't cheat. She's an angel sent from God. Not all my lady. Oh, very good, bro. Hey, I'm so glad to hear that. I don't know if I have a sound effect for that. I need to get some happy sound effects. That's a fucked up sound effect to play with that. Okay, hold up. That's not the right sound effect, but you get the idea. No, that's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. I paused the stream for like 2 minutes, and now I'm watching it from the point to see what I missed, and I could never catch up. Guys, we might have to take a commercial break so Chris could catch up. Okay. Ooh, was ooh the right one? Maybe ooh was the right one. We downloaded a bunch of more sounds here. What's a vagina? I'm not actually sure myself. I think it's a fruit. It could be a vegetable. I should probably look that up. We should probably Google that. No. I'm gonna let my imagination run wild. I feel like Google AI sometimes gets things wrong and it hallucinates. So I don't want to fake news myself. You know what I mean? Please explain what a vagina is. You can see how this chick truly is by asking her or making her do it for free and see how quickly she would care. Well, yeah, I mean, and that's the thing from the beginning when she was trying to talk about her being an educator and whatnot. Let's be honest, she's there getting the money, and I respect it. Yo, she's getting her bag. She's doing, some people work in coal mines, some people work on oil rigs, some people work in packaging facilities, some people work in factories, some people suck cock. To each their own, you know what I mean? You're getting the bag, you're getting your money. Freya, ayo, what's going on with you? I did not see you over there. You're in the PC chat right now. If you see the chat moving and you're confused, I have 2 streams going on YouTube, and you're in the computer stream, the desktop stream. You can come over, just go to my page, and you can come over to the other stream, and that's where everybody is, because that's always how this happens. But I appreciate you for being here. I don't know when you sent that message, and I don't know if you're still here, but I really appreciate you for being here. I just fucking need to look over here sometimes, but I look over here to look at the damn mobile chat, because that's where everybody is. But yo, I really appreciate you for being here, Freya. I'm gonna let Tilly just educate you guys for a minute while we watch this, because we need to get through this shit.
made a choice here when he does that. I'm not
We've
trying
only got like 8 more minutes, right? We haven't even gotten to the part that I wanted to get to
pin it all on you. But if that were me, whether it's in a porn setting, it wouldn't be for me, but let's even if it's in a porn setting or not, if a married person came to me and suggested we have sex or have a relationship, even though I'm not the married one, I would still say no on the basis that that person has a family, and I don't want to be a single brick in the wall that's going to harm that family.
True.
That, to me, just an example of what a moral choice would be. That just happens to be what I would do.
Bro, somebody was over there. Fucking Freya stopped in there. Sebastian stopped in there. But people stop in there, and I feel like I don't respond to them. So then they leave. No, Nightbot be going crazy in there. Maybe it didn't load their messages for you, but I have their messages up here. And yeah, people be in that chat. I just don't notice them. I need to put the chats right next to each other so I notice like when both chats are moving. But yeah, generally everybody goes to the mobile chat. So,
but you see it as you almost see yourself as neutral.
Fuck you, Jeremy.
In everything you do. But none of us is neutral in everything we do.
But I see it. Say if that husband came to you and you said no, it's going to go to someone else and he's going to come to me. Like, if it meant I said no, it meant he went back, continued loving his wife, looking after his family, and had a very loving relationship at home. It's not what happens. If they're already looking elsewhere, they're going to continue looking elsewhere. And I see it as when they come and have sex with me, some of the times I don't even get their name. I don't even see what they look like. They're in the back of me and I've not even had a chance to turn around.
That's a vibe. Jeremy, I swear to God, Freya's not a bot. We've talked to, I'm pretty sure you've talked to Freya, Jeremy. We've done group calls, and I'm pretty sure Freya's stopped in and chit-chatted with you. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Johnny, I was lied to. That's right, baby. Comes with the Cabbage Patch, vaginal elasticity. How scientific? Don't they make a cream for that? I heard. I don't know why you guys brought it up, so this is just something I heard. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's like one of those, what do they call it, the wives' tale or some shit. But if you put like a cap full of vinegar in your bathtub water and you're like your bath water, it tightens it up down there. I don't know where I heard that. It wasn't the internet. This was from like a person. I cannot even recall who told me that or said something like that to me. Or, or maybe it was the internet. I don't think it was the internet though. I think it was a person. But they said you put vinegar in the bath water and it tightens your shit. I don't know that that's true. Don't know how that would work. Sounds kind of like some bullshit, but something I heard.
We're doing the consent forms are done downstairs. They come in and they've got the blue ski mask on. We're not going on drinks. We're not flirting at work. We're not rubbing each other's legs. Like, it's not emotional. And if I was ever with someone and they was to cheat with me, one, I wouldn't stand by it. But two,
Chris,
if they was, I'd prefer it to be meaningless sex sometimes as opposed to a loving affair.
Why is that?
Because of the connection of the build-up. Whereas when some of these people have sex with me, I meet them once and that's it. Like, we're not texting, we're not going backwards and forwards.
Can I ask you about the blue masks? Because in case people haven't seen that, there's like the people who come to see you when you're being
long bong.
filmed, or perhaps you'll tell me even when you're not being filmed, perhaps. But they can, if they wish, wear a blue ski mask to hide their face. Now, again, when I was watching your documentary, when I saw those images, that to me looked like, even more like, a terrifying gang rape. But it just did, because it's designed to, isn't it?
It's not designed for that. It's purely designed. A lot of these people have wives. They've got jobs. They've got certain...
Okay, that's kind of fucked up. You're showing up to a filmed gangbang with a star, and you have a wife? That's fucked up, bro. That's a different... Ayo! That's a whole different level of weird fuckery. Ayo! Appreciate you so much, Butt Stuff. See, I lost my smoke. See, you mentioned Butt Stuff and Butt Stuff Billy sends stars. Hey, we know what he likes.
Things where they do not want to be showing their face.
Can't you just blur their face?
Have you seen how many men I sleep with? I don't think I have enough money to pay a videographer.
She is not trying to pay that editor that much, because you do have to sit there, and it's a bit time consuming, because it's like, well, how do you blur it? Do you blur one section and then have that section move with the person's face? That could be a bit meticulous. Or do you just blur this whole section out, which can honestly take away from the realism or take away from like the aesthetic of the video. So yeah, just give them blue masks. It's probably cheaper than paying an editor.
To blur every single face in my videos. It's so much effort. And also their face can often cross my body. Then all of a sudden, like some of my content, I'm at the bottom and I've got 20, 30 men over me. The whole thing's just going to be blurred. So
exactly. It's going to ruin the content. Like just from an objective standpoint, from like video editing and stuff and just, you know, aesthetics, it's not going to be a good experience. I'd die if I could drink Astra's bathwater. Should we start selling my bathwater? I don't think, guys, we're not nearly big enough to start selling bathwater. I'll consider it.
Having a blue ski mask on is so much easier, not only for my content, it puts them at ease.
You said with yo, Chris Carroll is in the basement with the pipes, guys. You already know.
And they know their face is covered. I filmed content before and that said, actually, I did show my face, can you blur it? And I will, but they're so nervous until I've proven I've blurred it.
How often do you do the gangbang thing?
You said bathwater mixed with piss. If I'm in the shower, I might piss. If I'm taking a bath, I'd rather not piss in the bath. But pissing in the shower is totally fine, in my opinion. But pissing in a bath is kind of like, you know what I mean? You don't piss where you sleep. You don't piss where you bathe, kind of a thing. I don't know. Black hole broth. Dude, I kind of... Yo, that is actually... Dude, that's fucking fire black hole broth. Holy shit. We're going to consider it. We will consider it. What should the pricing be? That's actually not a bad idea. Like, I have a few ideas, guys. All I have right now, do I have it here? I don't have my merch right here, but I do have a cup. That's all I have is a coffee mug. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and shill that shit. But my bathwater, that might actually be worth shilling. And then you could get the mug to put my bathwater in. I mean, obviously, I might have to put not for human consumption, just, you know, to cover my ass. But you can do whatever you want with it at the end of the day. I mean, it's not my business. This is actually a really good idea. No, I don't think you'll die if you drink my water. I mean, well, I can't actually make that promise. There's probably some liability there, but you might die, you might get superpowers. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I haven't sent it to a lab, but this is actually a really good idea. I'm gonna think on this a little bit. I am gonna think on this.
Because I watched the documentary and just thought these were individual stunts, but you do them fairly routinely, do you?
Probably every 6 to 8 weeks. Some aren't as crazy. Some are...
Okay, Tilly, somebody else, a streamer, has actually sold bathwater, so I'm pretty sure I would just put it in a sexy ass container, put that shit in a box, slap a label to that shit, send it to an Amazon warehouse, and have their ass, the Amazon delivery drivers who are pissing in bottles anyway, deliver that right to your door. That's how I would go about it, actually. You know, and honestly, it'd be fermented at that point, possibly, depending how long it takes you guys to order the shit, which might even be better. I'm not sure.
I just thought these were individual stunts, but you do them fairly routinely, do you?
Probably every...
Okay, guys, I think we're getting to the part of the video that I actually saw a clip of that made me want to react to this. The whole reason we're watching this, I think, is coming up, so I'm going to shut my fucking mouth for a couple seconds to actually get to that part.
6 to 8 weeks.
Yes, okay, I swear I'm gonna shut my mouth. Chris, I did see that about the Amazon. Okay, so it is true. The closer you get to an Amazon warehouse, okay, allegedly it's true. Let me just cover my ass. But I mean, anecdotally, I've noticed this. I've seen this myself. Guys, I've actually worked at Amazon as a delivery driver. The closer you get to the Amazon warehouse, allegedly, you will see more and more bottles on the side of the street. If you stop and examine those bottles, you will find that those bottles are filled with piss. Generally, you will find these bottles, I would say later in the day. Maybe somebody picks them up during the beginning of the day, but later in the day when the drivers come back, because you're not supposed to throw your piss bottles away in the warehouse. They don't like that. From what I understand, allegedly. So you will see more and more piss bottles on the side of the road. Somebody decided to go and pick up those piss bottles and basically repackage them, the piss that is, and sell them on Amazon, and it became a bestseller. You could actually look that up. It was a whole fucking viral meme if you haven't heard of it, but it is a thing.
Some aren't as crazy. Some are like 20, some are like 5 or 6, others are into the hundreds.
And since your documentary and since the whole push for barely legal 18, you know, you're looking for virgins who are just about who are 18, has the interest from much younger people increased on your traffic?
Like when I mainly do these events open to the public, it's more people probably aged late 20s to early 50s. It's not loads of 18s queuing up. When I do things like freshers, slightly different. But the reason the 18-year-old content for me is so good is because a lot of my subscribers are nervous. They wouldn't last long. They don't know what they're doing. And they would kind of act the same in the bedroom as what an 18-year-old would. So it's not necessarily the age, it's their lack of experience, which...
Not so private playlist. Bro, she's looking for virgins. What the hell is wrong with her? She's going to fuck up pair bonding for everyone. Like she said, she's trying to teach people. This is about education. Okay, I think she's trying to be an educator or a teacher. Are you trying to shit on that? That's kind of fucked up, don't you think? So somebody else said something I wanted to respond to. Yeah, the number 1 lemon sports drink. I saw that. Yeah, it was crazy. Well, if you don't want piss bottles, let your workers pee. Let me just explain to you, Tilly. When you have a certain length of a route, you can take breaks. However, to take a break and go take a piss, you generally have to drive to a gas station. If the gas station is 15 minutes away, that means you have to drive to the gas station. You have to drive back. That's 30 minutes, plus the time it takes you to actually take the piss if the bathroom is available. You don't really want to add 30 to 45 minutes to your route, have them bitching at you if you were behind in the first place. So although you do have the breaks, a lot of the times the drivers you just don't want to unless you're already close to a gas station. It's just kind of how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. But I understand you. I agree with you. But yeah, it's kind of the drivers making that decision because they could drive to a gas station or to a place with a bathroom, but a lot of times that's going to add a lot of time to their day and they just don't want to do it. Or at least in my experience. You guys said I should do hair products. I don't know, dude, because if I do that, if I try to do affiliate links for hair products, I'm somewhat ethical, so it's like I don't want to shill anything or try to sell something I don't use. If I start using a hair product, I think, you know, I try to operate on a handicap. If I start actually using like products and stuff in my hair, I think I'll be too powerful, and I don't know, it'll be just too easy. So I don't know if I could do that. Wait, your brother's half a pissin' bottle is just for fun, especially my brother's half empty beers. That's the question is, does he notice? That's the real question. Jeremy just enjoys that it fits in the hole of the bottle. Holy shit, bro. Y'all are fired today. Y'all are like crazy tonight. Holy crap. Holy crap. Hold up. There we go. God, I gotta have like a faster reaction time. Then those Uber drivers are retarded. Oh, no, they're not Uber. It's Amazon drivers. And I'm telling you, dude, it's not done the job. And trust me, when you're out there and you have 180 stops or 200 stops or 160 stops, and you start doing the math on how long it's going to take you to get done, then you're also incentivized to get done earlier. I'm not going to get into all that shit because we're almost to the end of the video here. But you don't really want to add another half hour to your day just to take a piss. It's just easier to piss in a bottle. It really is just easier to piss in a bottle, you know, than having to drive, like adding 30 minutes to your day just to take a piss. Especially if they do dock your pay for it. Now, I'm not saying they will dock your pay because you're working for a DSP, right? A delivery service provider, if I remember correctly. You're not working for Amazon. No. You're working for a third party. So it obviously varies from DSP to DSP. Oh, you were talking about Evie's comment. Wait, was I responding to you? Oh, I'm sorry. Then, okay. Completely disregard what I was saying. Okay. My fault. Sometimes, you know, this happens, guys. Yeah. Well, now I'm curious. What did Evie say? Uber drivers also pee in okay, well, that doesn't really make sense. That actually doesn't make sense. I've done Uber as well, or maybe it was Lyft, but same difference. That makes absolutely no sense. No, we're not. Wait, you're just making jokes. Wait, what? I missed his, as you get, bro, I saw you, yo, big buff black guy. I'm pretty sure you've been in chat before, and I'm pretty sure you're a troll and everything. I fuck with trolls. Y'all are awesome. But I'm pretty sure I banned you or kicked you for something. I'm pretty sure you said like the N-word or something. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that was you. I could be wrong. I don't want to like, you know, falsely accuse you. But like, bro, you could come over here and troll around. Just don't be fucking breaking TOS. That's all I ask of you. If it wasn't you, my apologies. But I'm pretty sure it was you, and I don't have to fucking ban you again. So like, troll around, but just don't be fucking trying to do like the hard R and shit. Cause like, come on now. Come on now. Like, yeah. We're not on the right website for that type of shit, okay? Wait until I expand. Wait until I broaden my horizons, and then go to those websites and be fucking retarded. You would never. Okay, my fault, big buff black guy. My fucking fault. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe there's a few jokesters that like to stop around and be extra. So I appreciate you for coming around and trolling. You know, trolls need bridges. Let me be your bridge. You know what I'm saying? You said you 100% did, big buff. Okay, was it him? Was it him? We're gonna give him another chance. But I swear to God, dude, like, fuck it. I swear to God, bro. If you do it again, if it was you and you do it, every fucking time you stop in this chat, if I can't permanently ban you, I'm gonna ban you. And I don't want to do that because I like fucking with you guys, okay? Like, y'all are fun. Don't get me wrong. But like, we gotta be, come on now. There's a TOS here, okay? We gotta be sensible. Yeah, we had to hit him with the long recess, bro. We hit him with like I'm pretty sure we hit you at like 57,000 second timeout or some shit. Yo! Yo, you're just okay. Dude, don't antagonize. Chris, don't antagonize them, okay? Oh my Lord, you just randomly hit him with a 10-second. It might have been a while ago, so maybe they learned their lesson. I just, you know, come on. Like, I don't want to have to do it to them. You know, I hate having to kick people. Like, I like having fun, you know? So, and I like pretty much a Wild West. You know, obviously we have some rules to follow. And, you know, I mean, some things are just a little, not crass. Crass can be funny. Low effort. I don't like low effort trolls. You know, I'm not saying you have to be a top tier troll. I'm not saying that, you know, but a little bit of effort. I appreciate. It goes a long way. Okay, let's continue.
Becomes so relatable.
And you have more, you're continuing throughout your pregnancy or so far in your pregnancy to do your work. And did I hear right that you have a stunt planned for June?
Here we go. Finally. Guys, we got to the fucking whole reason I'm watching this video. Okay. Let's strap in. I got my scream pillow. I've already been screaming into like everything. Okay.
Yes, I have a baby shower on Saturday. Next Saturday. And I'm inviting the public to turn my baby shower into a golden shower.
In case you guys didn't hear that.
Yes, I have a baby shower on Saturday. Next Saturday. And I'm inviting the public to turn my baby shower into a golden shower.
Good night, Chris. I really appreciate you for coming by. I know you gotta go to bed. Really appreciate you, bro. Applause for Chris. Really appreciate you, bro. Oh my God. What are we doing? Where and when do I need a +1? What the fuck? Yo, that's what I'm saying, Jeremy. No, let me stop. Why exactly? Just fucking why? Why? All right, let's just get to the bottom of this right now, guys.
See, now I'm uncomfortable. I haven't been uncomfortable at all in our conversation, and you're delightful to meet. Now I'm uncomfortable. This is your baby. This is your child.
Yeah. Again, my body, this is what I'm choosing.
And this is your child.
My body, my choice.
Yeah. Again, my body, this is what I'm choosing.
Another body as well.
Yeah, but when you have sex with them, again, it goes back to whether you're having sex with one person, which most people do throughout their pregnancy, or a group of different people with different sized penises, it's the same thing. Like, if you
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I'm so baffled. I couldn't even hear what she just said. I'm trying to read the chat. My brain is baffled, fucking discombobulated. One more time. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hear her reasoning real quick. Let me just try to focus.
goes back to whether you're having sex with one person, which most people do throughout their pregnancy, or a group of different people with different sized penises, it's the
I don't even understand where the different sized penises comes in. She just like throws that in as just like a non sequitur.
the same thing. Like, if you couldn't have sex during pregnancy, I would not have sex. But you can have sex, so I will have sex.
I'm not worried about you having sex in pregnancy. I just think turning a baby shower, or do you regard it as a fake baby shower?
Yeah, it's like a fake baby shower. I won't be inviting my family.
No, but you...
I really hope her family's not coming to piss on her. I really hope. Let me stop. Let me just stop.
Your baby's with you.
Of course, but the baby's with me for the whole 9-10 months, so...
Just make it a sex event.
Because I'm pregnant, pregnancy is a big fetish.
I don't know if you're supposed to say that word. I already said it earlier, so it doesn't fucking matter. Pregnancy is a fetish. Guys, how close are we getting to CP at this point? How close are we getting to CP at this point? Like honestly, like I don't know where the line is for that. This seems fucking unhinged. And this shit makes me think that when she like goes into labor, she's gonna have people nutting on her face and filming it while she's like delivering. I hope that's not the case. I really hope I'm wrong about that. I really hope I'm wrong about that.
Make it a sex event.
Because I'm pregnant, pregnancy is a big fetish for a lot of people. And yeah, who knows, I might only be pregnant once, so I'm going to make the most of it.
Do you worry, and I didn't expect to go here in this interview, but
Yeah.
do you worry that your baby might be taken off you?
No. There's one thing which is social media and there's one thing which is reality. And I think, well, I've seen this.
Be a little earthquake. Am I okay? It's obviously not CP. It's obviously not CP because she's like pregnant. There's not like an actual, you know, blah 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 involved, right? Maybe am I overreacting, guys? Am I overreacting? Am I being a prude? Am I a prude? Maybe I'm a prude. You want to have sex with people? Go crazy. You want to have sex with 20 people at the same time? Go crazy. You want to have sex when you're pregnant with random people? That's your business. You want to call something a baby shower and then have people piss on you during it? I get it from a marketing standpoint. Like, oh my God, like, yeah, we're gonna make some money. Don't get me wrong. Well, I'm not making money because I'm not pissing on her, nor am I pregnant, but being pissed on. But I feel like I'm not a judgmental person. I feel like I'm a rather open person. But I feel a little uncomfortable. If that makes me a prude, well, I guess I'm a prude. I guess, fuck me. You said CPS should be involved. I think we're about to get to that.
The state of some families, especially in the UK, and they've got kids and continue to have kids and get funded by the government to keep pushing more out. So I don't worry at all that I'll have my child taken off me.
Even though you're openly there, I know you're saying you're not using your child, but I would argue that you are using your child because...
Thank you. That's what it is. Okay, thank you. X, you put the words in my mouth. Thank you. It's the fact that a baby shower is kind of child themed, right? It's kind of like, this is for the baby. This is for the baby. This is specifically a party around the baby. And you're letting random dudes piss on you, which is like your business, but then you're filming it and putting it on the internet to make money. Like, if you did that in private, who the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I? But I think I could criticize it if you're coming out to the public saying, I'm going to get pissed on at my quote-unquote baby shower, which is a fake baby shower. We're still going to call it a baby shower because it's great marketing. And I'm with it with that. It's great marketing for sick fucks. Don't get me wrong. I totally get it. But I think it's allowed to be criticized because you're putting it out there into the public. Freya, what did you say? Got to be freaky to get a baby. They're peeing on her, not the baby. Okay, finally, we found people defending this. I have been waiting for people to defend this. I've been wanting to talk to somebody that would defend this. Freya. Do you think this is weird at all, Freya? Am I overreacting? Am I overreacting a little bit? Am I weird? I'm not, okay, you said I'm not defending her. I'm just not judging her choices. So I'm being judgmental right now. All right, let me think about this for a second. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Hold up, I got you. Hold up. Just give me 1 sec. Well, multiple seconds. I need to think. I think it's a no for me, dog. I think it's a no for me, man. Like, if I'm being judgmental, I'm okay. I'm okay being judgmental. Because it's one thing to get pissed on. It's one thing to get fucked. But when you're like framing it as a baby shower, filming it, putting it out there for other people to consume. And I get it. It's an act. It's an entertainment. It's a fake baby shower. I don't know, man. I guess maybe I'm thinking about the child in this scenario too. And it's just like, damn, man, if she has a kid and it's like, especially if it's a boy and he goes to school, then maybe he'll be homeschooled, but like, God damn. Could you imagine going to school? Could you imagine going to school as that kid? And they're showing you, the people in the school are sending you fucking videos of your mom being pissed on while she's pregnant with you. Talking about, oh, look at your baby shower. It just kind of seems cruel, bro. It just kind of seems fucked up. I don't know, man. Yeah, of course the baby is separate from the mother, but it's just like, I mean, of course the baby is separate from the mother, but you know how it is. Like, you know how it is when you go to school. You know how to, and who cares? Okay, school is only X amount of time of your life, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, it's like, isn't she already famous? Isn't she already making a bag? It's like, do you really need the money that much? Like, again, it's not my business. It's her money. It's her bag and shit. But then again, I say it's not my business, but you put your business out there. You go on an interview and you're advertising this as an event. So it's like kind of all of our business because you are advertising it as an event. So it's like, it's not like this is like a personal thing you're doing behind closed doors and like somebody leaked it. You know what I mean? This is like something that you're going out and like promoting in a sense, right? Teddy's saying I'm doing too much with judging. Am I even judging? If I say that's kind of fucked up, is that judgmental? Is it judgmental to look at something and be like, that's fucked up? If I see somebody just beating their dog, just beating the fuck out of their dog, just like fucking going to town on their dog, just beating the living shit out of it. And I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. Now, I'm not saying she's beating a dog in this case, but I'm just, for thought experiment here. And I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. Am I wrong for saying that's kind of fucked up? Am I fucked up for saying that's fucked up? Support extra stream by peeing on moms. Yes. Oh shit, wrong one. Sorry guys. Yes. Yeah, go to your local mom and piss on her. For the stream. Stream on her for the stream. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this is completely normal. Maybe I'm the prude. Maybe I'm the fucking weirdo. I mean, what do they say? Don't knock it till you try it, right? Don't knock it till you try it. When in Rome, right? I'm not in Rome at the moment. I don't know where she's at, but hey, what's up, Billy? Yo, appreciate you so much, bro.
I stroke my pickle.
Bro, that's amazing, bro. I appreciate the stars, man. Really do. I wish my friend's mom was that cool. Yeah, I mean, I get that, right? Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, yeah. God, I need a pissing sound. That's the sound effect. Oh man, I should have downloaded that. Guys, we should have had a pissing sound for this. I really dropped the ball on this, honestly. Fuck. Do I have a pissing sound? I don't think I have a pissing sound in particular. I think I have something close to it. Let me see. No, that's not a pissing sound. Yeah, no, I don't have any water sounds besides that one. I need more water sounds. Silver stars for golden showers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wouldn't muster up a pee, but if I had to go. Well, I mean, if you had to go. You know, or if she was on fire, obviously you'd piss on her. Obviously, that's just like what you do in that situation. I'm a pregnant woman, and the thought of that makes my stomach churn. Like I said, making the fetish content and the baby shower thing are two separate lines, in my opinion. So so you're saying the fetish content is over here, and then the baby shower, is it different? It is different. It is different, right? Of course it's a fake baby shower. It's a fake baby shower. Like, you know what I mean? It's obviously her parents and friends aren't. I assume her parents and friends and family aren't showing up. But then again, if they're all wearing ski masks, who the fuck knows who's there? But why do I care? I guess I don't really. That's the thing though, it's being filmed. It's just like, bro, if this was behind, like I said earlier, if it was behind closed doors, that's your business, bro. That's your business. But you're putting it in front of everybody else and making it their business. You know what I mean? So I feel like that gives us the right to say, that's a little weird. It's a little weird. Is it causing harm? Freya. I mean, it's not, I mean, maybe this is a slippery slope. I don't even think it's a slippery slope fallacy. That's the wrong thing. But is it causing harm? Today, no, it's probably not causing harm. If she doesn't give a fuck, then it's probably not causing harm, right? Now, granted, down the line, let's say, you know, she has her kid goes to school, and let's just say, now again, this is speculation, hypotheticals, blah, 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 blah. Is there a potential for it to cause harm to like the child's psyche in the future if they were to find out and possibly be bullied over it? Now, granted, she's already an adult film star, so there was already a lot of ammunition to be made fun of and stuff for the child and whatnot. I just feel like this is like such a step. It's like, it's going like a little bit further. It's like, okay, your mom's like, you know, a porn star. It's like, okay, it happens. It happens. You know, it fucking happens, right? But it's like your baby shower, which obviously isn't really your baby shower, but it's being marketed as your baby shower. You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, to be associated with that kind of sucks. So could it cause some sort of psychological harm? We'll never know, or we won't know for the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever it is, you know, because shit, her kid might come out in 20 years and write a book about it or something about their experience growing up in their situation. And they'll be the one to tell us. You know, I'm not one to say. It could all turn out peachy. It could be the most beautiful, most fucking wholesome life that anybody could ever live, you know, that child. So, you know, who am I to say? It just seems like the potential for harm is there, but it's only potential at this point. So, I mean, I feel you, Freya. It's like, is anybody really being harmed? Is anybody really being harmed? Today? No. No. You said, like I just showed you, 3D ultrasound of my baby. It would be wild to think you sort of know what your baby looks like and are treating a baby shower like that, real baby shower or not. Yeah, exactly, Evie. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's like, I'm saying a bit weird. I don't know why I'm like prefacing this with like that shit. It's weird. Like, it's fucking weird, bro. You know what I mean? X says risk of STD is astronomical. My assumption is that they're all tested. I can't imagine she's doing this kind of stuff without all the people being tested. So at the very least, they've got to be tested. There's no fucking way. there's no fucking way, right? So I can't even entertain that idea because there's just no way, right? There's no way. Baby shower, golden shower. They are not. This is condom only. Wait, how do you do a baby? Wait, how do you do? I said, how do you do a baby shower with a condom? This is fucking up my brain. How do you do a golden shower with a condom? That doesn't even make sense. That'd be a water balloon fight, which is a little different. Ayo! Oh my god, bro. Oh my gosh, Arc Raider scum. Ayo! Yo, appreciate you, bro.
I stroke my pickle.
Oh my god, dude. Appreciate you so much, dude. Oh my gosh. You're keeping me from having to go and like piss on a chick for money. Appreciate you so much, bro. Appreciate you so much. You got me with the fucking jewels, the chili. You got me with the fucking thumbs. You got me with the damn hat, the party. I need to get a party hat, honestly. I think that's what we're missing on this stream. My hat game is kind of weak. For being honest. Yo, appreciate you guys so much. Oh my god, and butt stuff. You're always doing the most butt stuff. I love it. I'm bothered, guys. I'm really bothered.
I stroke my pickle.
I'm so bothered.
Because again, it's that neutrality thing that you use in conversations. I don't know whether it's planned or whether it's just how you interpret things, but it isn't neutral to have a baby in the kind of setting you're just describing. I think not neutral to invite lots of men in to be filmed to make money while your baby is growing inside you. There seems to me that that's not neutral.
For sure. I think, like most things I do, you'd probably be disgusted in, or you'd be like...
It's not disgust, honestly, it's not. It's concern, not disgust.
Right, it's kind of concern. I mean, I feel like I'm with this lady. It's more like concern. Is there disgust? I'd really have to look inside of myself and really try to parse my feelings and thoughts on this one. Because it's not my baby. If it was my baby, it could not be my baby. But it's not my baby. So shit. More power to you. That's your choice.
Yeah. But again, if people was actually there, it's not as intimidating. These men are actually really sweet. They're nice people. But you only see the idea that I've had sex with all these men and it's not a nice environment. And that's not the reality. And there's more to show behind the scenes. But
you talk there about some people have a fetish for pregnant women.
Yeah.
Some people have fetishes for babies as well, don't they? Or pretend to be a baby and want to film themselves with babies as a baby. You will keep your child entirely separate from that.
Yes.
When he or she is born.
Yeah. Like, to me, there's people that dress up as adults. Like, I've been in porn shoots and they've had actual baby rooms and they have adult diapers and people make sex tapes in there and they pretend to be a baby. To me, even though that's above board, I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But I understand to other people they do that.
It's just going too far. In terms of the monetization, in terms of the ads and shit, you'd be surprised. Yeah, a lot of my shit gets ads, actually. I can't imagine this stream is going to get ads. At least when it posts as a VOD. I wanted to make this into a video, but I truly don't think I can make this. I mean, I'll make it into a video, but I can't. They ask a lot of questions when you post a video of like what type of content it is. So I know this shit is getting restricted to fucking hell. But that's beside the point. Addressing as a baby, that kind of age play stuff, that is super sus, man. To each their own. You know, what gets you off, I suppose. But that's really sus.
And there's a certain content creator that you could probably go and watch for that. But that's not going to be me.
But until you...
Big butt black guy, you gotta... Look, to get a kiss from me, listen. You gotta hang out here more often, bro. You came and probably dropped the hard R, possibly, allegedly, maybe. In the other stream, you had to get caked. You had to have a little time out. Now you're coming by, you're leaving, you're asking for a kiss. I'll say goodnight. I'll say I appreciate you. I'll even hit you with a...
I stroke my pickle.
Type of shit. But... you gotta work your way up to the goodnight kiss. You know what I mean? I'm not that easy. I'm sorry, bro. But I do appreciate you for being here. I do.
Your baby's born, he or she has to come along for the ride.
Yeah, it's... Again, if the sex was harmful, I wouldn't do it, but it's not harmful. And it would just be down to people's opinion, whether they agree. And a lot of people won't agree with it, and it's going to have a shock factor to it, and people are going to be, you know, angered, and that's part of it.
And don't answer this question if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. It's not the kind of question I would normally ask any woman, but because of the kind of conversation we're having, I feel I can, but you can tell me off if I can. Do you know the father of your baby?
It's one of many. I'll leave it as that.
Now you're doing businesswoman stuff.
That is part of my life with the baby or with my personal life, and it's always been the case. I only share so much.
Fair, I suppose.
It will always stay like that.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
She said one of many, which is like, but fair to keep your personal stuff. I mean, whatever. Fair answer, I suppose. I'll go ahead and drop a link. Hold up. Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
Sorry, I'll go ahead and drop a link to this one more time if you guys want to watch this again in your own time. This is coming from this channel right here, LBC. I have no idea what they do. I just saw a clip of this, and I was like, all right, we gotta watch this shit. So I'll go ahead and drop a link to their channel in the chat. You said it was another black guy. God, I have so many jokes for that, but I should probably calm down. This has already been a pretty unhinged stream. Oh, Drowsy, you just got here, bro. You just got here. We just got through everything. We just literally got through everything, bro. Oh my fucking God, bro. This was the most unhinged. Well, it probably wasn't actually the most unhinged stream, but this was a pretty unhinged stream. And you missed it all, bro. You missed it all. Dude, you missed, like, this was insanity, bro. This lady is turning her baby shower into a golden shower. Ayo! With the poop. I love it. I really appreciate you, bro. Arc Raider. Scum. So are you a rat? Ooh, you said scum. Are you a rat? Are you ratting people in Arc Raiders, bro? It's so funny because I feel like you would have really enjoyed this stream considering that fucking Discord you added me to. You fucking invited me to, bro. That shit, when I dropped in that Discord, was it last night or something? I was like, what the fuck is happening? That was hilarious. I'm still in the Discord. They were very hospitable, right? Yeah, I think that's the word. So yeah, that was a funny Discord you invited me to, bro. I was like, what is happening right now? But yo, really appreciate you for stopping in, bro. But you really did miss all the crazy shit. Like, for real, for real. Are there boobs on Discord? You could join the Discord. You gotta be 18 plus. You gotta be 18 plus. I like to keep a strict rule of no, not safe for work content, like in terms of like adult content and stuff in the Discord. I feel like there's just so many websites for that shit. You can get your rocks off and then come and kick it in the Discord, bro. You know, you don't need to come in the Discord. You don't need to come in the Discord, you know what I'm saying? So I do try to, I don't try, I do. We don't have NSFW content in the Discord. Well, at least like adult, like this type of content that we were just watching in the Discord. I mean, things get, I guess, heated and this, that, and the third, but no, like, you know, it doesn't get too extra in that realm of things. There might be piss. There's no boob, but there might be piss. That's just a rule that I have, just because it just seems unnecessary. How do I delete a comment? You have to figure that one out. The number is 911. But yeah, we try to keep things, I mean, it's a Wild West in there, but we try to keep things somewhat like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. You made a typo? Where did you make a typo? Like, what did you say? I have many doctors, kittens, all fat. What the fuck are you talking? It's the fuck is. Oh, well, there you go. Chris took care of you. Don't you worry there. Boom. You're gone. Yo, you hit him. Holy shit, you hit him. I don't know what that does. I think that might just hide him from the channel. I think he might be gone for the channel forever. Yo, that's fucking hilarious. I don't even know how to undo that, guys. I don't even know if I can. Yo, Big Bluff back. God, your name just fucks up my mouth. Big Buff Black Guy. If you are forever banned from this channel, you can make a new account possibly and come back to this channel. I heard that new accounts get like 300 jewels, so I do expect you to spend some jewels here because I'm trying to live forever. Okay. My apologies. Not really. I don't really care. It wasn't me. It was the mods. You could blame them, actually. I mean, I care, but you know what I'm saying? It's not my responsibility. I mean, yeah, it's not my responsibility. It's theirs. So, yeah, good luck with that. But I do appreciate you for being here. I appreciate your time. I hope you like the stream, or at least dislike it. At least engage with it in some way. Yeah. Gold member. I'll make some new accounts. Ayo! Yo, the Drowsy, you're a real one. You're a real one, bro. Ban me right now. I don't give a shit at all. Oh wait, so you weren't banned. Oh shit. Okay, good. Okay, I wasn't sure how that worked. Yo, I appreciate you. Your lack of fucks tickles me. You fixed it. Okay, good. I didn't even know if you could fix that shit. It's buried in the YouTube. Yeah, I don't really fuck with that shit. So if it gets to the point where I have to silence somebody, they've probably crossed the line where I'm just like, whatever, bro. I don't normally ask people these questions, but can I get your number? I don't know who you're asking. If you're asking me, trust me, people try to give me their numbers all the time. People try to get my number all the time. The closest thing to my number you can get is my fucking Discord. You can drop in there. We do group calls. We chit chat with people. That's the place to be. Gotta be 18 plus though. I don't give out my number. That's a high tier thing, my guy. That's a high tier thing, man. People be trying to get my number. They're not even members. They're not even members of the channel. They're trying to get my number. It's fucking wild. Unless you're asking somebody else. In that case, that's their business. I love you. Oh my lord. All right, guys, listen. That is all I had planned for tonight. It only took us 3 hours to get through a 30-minute video. We might be setting new records here. I'm proud of us. Join the Discord. I think I might hop in there tonight and kick it in a group call with y'all. I'm not doing that on stream because I'm just not. Because I know it's going to be fucked up. And it's probably going to be too much for stream. We've probably already broken some rules. I mean, I'm just kidding. I know we didn't break any rules. I hope we didn't break any rules. I know we didn't break any rules. But yes. Love you guys. Really appreciate all the fucking support from you guys. Hold up. Oh, I know what I need to add because I can't actually do this in real time. But yes, the user Goy, yo, appreciate you. EVE, appreciate you. Dirty, I think you stopped in here for a bit. Really appreciate you. Fucking, hold up. Long Bong, you were here showing some love. Appreciate you so much, bro. Chris, you were unhinged as normal. Fucking love you, bro. Super. Fucking, you didn't stop in here and say anything in the chat, but I was messaging you on Discord. You might have been lurking, so I always appreciate you, bro. I have more cards for you guys. I haven't programmed them all in my Steam Deck yet, Stream Deck, I mean. So I will do that soon and make the rest of the cards for you guys. But thank you so much. You guys are the fucking best.
I stroke my pickle.
I just really wanted to click that one more time. And low key, I kind of liked this. This is called Vibes, and I kind of like this one.
And I got eyes on the back of my head, I got eyes everywhere, so I know where you going. I could drop ties in this bitch, drop like flies in this bitch. I cut ties in this bitch, I'll cut ties in your face. Yeah, cut you like a lace. Nothing I do could be replaced. That's why I live in outer space. I take the money to another level.
Remember, guys, if you get too close to the black hole, you will be sucked in. Love you.